now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's our boy Coach Malachi in the building. We are back. I think the day is Wednesday, April 1st. You get what I'm saying? And I promise you, this will not be an April Fool's show. You know what I mean? We deal with the facts. We don't deal with feelings. We deal with the facts, and we show receipts. That's what we do over here. We're not the propaganda. We're not the propaganda channel. We're not the fanboy channel. We're not the pom-pom channel. We are team fuck the other side. True. As Trick Daddy famously said with the Dunk Riders, fella in Iceberg. There's a special way I fold my flag, if y'all not familiar with the lyrics. And I'll bust your head if it's not that, if it's about that cash. Give me a dickie I don't need an outfit. A 305 fitted just to match my kicks, because, bitch, I'm live. Fuck the other side. I said twice. Not twice, twice. Fuck the other side. I stand on business when it comes to that. True. Ain't got no friends. Ain't no friends in this shit. Ain't no friends. No, sir. No friends. No. She gets no dough. She gets no dough. No, sir, no dough. Anyway, let's get into the show. Xander Zayas just revealed his real reason for fighting Jaron Boots Ennis. And, I looked at the Ring Magazine interview. It was a pretty good interview. I saw like most of it, and I'm looking at his demeanor, and like this dude is like, you get what I'm saying? Like his swag, like he kind of like on swagoo right now. Like, I really don't see no fear there. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. What's happening? Nigga, I'm with it. So I'm like, okay, God damn, you know what I mean? This shit, I don't know. I'm like, depending on what the outcome will be on this fight, we may have to call somebody else to Puerto Rican assassin. We may say we may have to take the Puerto Rican assassin ship name from Edgar Berlanga and pass the torch. I ain't saying we gonna do that now, because y'all know I'm fucked up by Edgar. Now y'all know that there. That's the Puerto Rican assassin. Even though the terror squad, and Pistol Pete and Terror Squad, Fat Joe and them, I heard they want to put hands and foots on me. I do understand that, so I got a few Puerto Ricans mad. But outside of that, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I fuck with the Puerto Rican assassin. True. Yeah, I fuck with him. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? EMS in there hating. Talk about egghead and Berlanga. Hey, EMS, you gotta stop hating, dog. You have to stop hating, fam. Listen. You gotta stop hating, fam. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to Daniel. You know what I mean? Shout out to Miss Steph. Miss Steph, what's going on? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all gotta stop the hate. This is a pro Edgar Berlanga. You know what? You know how you have these pro Tank Davis channels and pro David Haney channels and they used to have the pro Aerosmith channels and the pro Wilder channels and all that stuff there. We ain't got no pro Edgar Berlanga channel. So I just think, you know what I mean? Since really he ain't really got no fan base. Well, he ain't no fan base like that. But we know he got the island of Puerto Rico backing him. The island is backing him. We saw that when he went over there and and they threw the parade for him on the dirt bikes. So we know that the island is backing the Edgar Berlanga. We know this from the parade. Anyway, Xander Zayas just revealed the real reason he chose to fight Jaron Boots Ennis next. And I want you guys to know he didn't have to fight him next. He's a unified champion. He could have did whatever he wanted to do. He the one actively made this fight happen, literally. Because by him having 2 belts, he can just fight his mandatories off his 2 belts. He said, nah, this dude ain't got no belt, but I'll fight him. Ran to the smoke. Video signing the contract, smiling and everything. We ain't hearing nothing about no money. We ain't hearing nothing about no, I'm a star. I'm talking about for Xander Zayas. We ain't hearing nothing about no, you know what I mean? He the next Tito Trinidad, or he Tito 2.0, like how they say some of these niggas is. Wilfredo Gomez 2.0. No, we ain't hearing none of this, none of these bullshit Superman stories. We just hearing, yeah, dog, this a camera. I'm signing the contract. I don't have to fight this nigga. I'm going to fight him anyways. I want to see what's happening. Let's go. We fighting in New York. I signed the contract. Bam, there you go. That's it. That's all we heard from him. That's all we heard from him. I got to respect that. True. How can I hate on that? How can I hate on that? I can't. You get what I'm saying? I can't hate on that, fam. You dig? So, we're going to get into the show. Today going to be a good show. I can promise you that. Today is going to be a good one. Not a good one, but a good one. Today going to be a good one. I'm on that sticky icky. I'm feeling good.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy, Rick James?
I'm feeling good, boy. A nigga couldn't make me mad. A nigga couldn't get me upset if he tried. You know what I mean? If he tried. You get what I'm saying? Because some motherfuckers out there miserable. They like, yeah, dog, mad in the motherfucker, dog. The nigga always laughing and kicking and shit, dog. Like he always having a good time, dog. I don't like that shit. I'm like, fam, ain't none of my fault, man. If shit ain't going good in your life, fam. It ain't my fault. Don't blame me. Blame your mama for giving birth to you. You dig? Shit. It's her fault. True. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying, some shit, some shit just above, above, sometimes some shit just above other people's head. That shit over my head, fam. That shit over my head, fam. Let's see. Where's this one right here. Okay, there you go. Gator boots with the pimped out Gucci suits. Ain't got no job, but I'm still sharp. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Let's get into the show. In a recent interview with Ring Magazine, the 23-year-old, I didn't even realize Xander Zayas was that young. Bro, I didn't realize this young man is that young. You know what I mean? And he's voluntarily running to a fighter who got damn near 40 fights, 62 knockouts. The Phenom is what Blue Blood Sports TV called him. Some called him Roy 2.0. Roy 2.0. Oh, you know what I mean? That's what these motherfuckers were saying. I don't heard it all. And then the other dude is just like, yeah, man, I understand all that. Let me see what the paper looking like. Okay, the money looking good. Okay, that's cool. All right, where I signed? Okay, all right. Let me put it on camera. You know what I mean? I don't know about all that 2.0 shit, but I signed. Yeah, here you go right here, dog. I did my part. Bam. And let me walk away from the camera. So I'm just, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm just, some motherfuckers, they don't come with a bunch of adjectives. when it comes to their names, In a recent interview with Ring Magazine, the 23-year-old unified 154-pound champion, Xander Zayas, pretty much revealed, how it was so easy for him to make the Jaron Boots Ennis fight. After listening to the interview, I've come to the conclusion that this makes Virgil Ortiz and his team look bad. True. My nigga, check this out. Y'all tell me if this makes sense. You got a Mexican American and a Puerto Rican. And you have a Black American fighter in Philly. The Mexican American fighter have an opportunity to fight the Black American fighter from Philly. Ironically, he decided to press his promoter for more money. Nah, man, we need more money to fight him. You see what I'm saying? They saying that nigga Roy 2.0 and catching bullet with his teeth and, you know what I mean? Like, man, shit, we don't like our chances in that fight. Because that's really what it's all about. And guess what? You want to know why I say that? I got receipts. True. Yeah. See, that's what it was all about. You know how I know? Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia let the cat out the bag. Lord, ham, and mercy. We already suspected it already. We already knew what, I told you, they was shaking like booty meat over there. But they was shaking like a leaf in the middle of a hurricane over there. Every time they brought Boots' name up, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, he ain't fought nobody, man. And, we tried it. That ain't true. He ain't fought nobody, but that ain't no reason not to fight him. Yeah, he ain't fought nobody, but that's not a good enough reason not to fight him. You still supposed to fight the motherfuckers. Them other nobodies fought him. You see what I'm saying? So shit. Them other nobodies fought him, so why you can't fight him? You know what I mean? Shit. So anyway, we hearing that you Voltron. I don't know. Did you Oscar De La Hoya all on camera? Did you see what Virgil did? Did you see what Virgil did to Erickson Lubin? You see how he got him out of there in 1 round in 22 seconds? I'm like, wow. If I was Jaron Boots Ennis, I don't know. I'll stay away from Virgil. I don't know if you really want that smoke with him. You know what I mean? And everybody know, nigga, you don't fought Erickson Lubin. Nigga, you don't fought. Nigga, you knocked out Erickson Lubin in 2 seconds. Come on, fam. Washed up Erickson Lubin. Haitian American. You get what I'm saying? Come on, fam. Nigga don't beat Erickson Lubin and shit. You try to sell us on this shit. Yeah, you better not come. So guess what? Boots put Boots on the ground, came to Grandparent Texas, stepped in the ring and said, man, what's happening? He said, I'm gonna make you pay. I'm gonna make you pay. I'm gonna make you pay for everything. Your dad, your manager, Oscar, everybody said. That shit was funny. And he sounded like a fed up little kid. You know how little kid get fed up with a nigga trying him. He like, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. And the little kid just, he shit be boiling up. And then when it get to a boiling point, the little kid just snap on the other little kid. It was like that. It was kind of like that. Nigga, I'm gonna make you pay. I'm gonna make you pay for everything y'all said. All that ducking and shit. What you said I was doing, you got, you know what I mean? Come on, fam. Boots went up in there and he shook them boys, man. He went up in there and shook them boys, man. Like for real, he pulled their whole card. He shook the whole team. He shook them niggas over there. I was like, God damn. Man, anyways, yeah, man. So what was it? Oh yeah. When I was at? After listening to the interview, I've come to the conclusion that this makes Virgil Ortiz team look bad, and I told you guys why. Xander Zayas taking the same money. No problems. The Puerto Ricans saw the Mexican American bullshit. You suing your promoter trying to get $10 and $12 million to fight Boots. Xander Zayas said, I'll fight it for $3. He probably getting a little more because Xander Zayas probably getting more because he's a unified champion. He bringing everything to the table. Boots ain't bringing that to the table in this equation. He ain't got no belts. So Xander more than likely, he getting the bulk of the money as he should. Because as they said with Errol Spence, he did the heavy lifting.
True.
And Boots beat him and win, he get 2 belts. Xander Zayas did the heavy lifting to get those 2. You see what I'm saying? So you know that's how it is. That's how it is. You get what I'm saying? That's how I said that's what they said with Errol Spence. Man, he ain't fought nobody, man. Errol Spence did the heavy lifting. they were talking like a nigga was in the gym working out. What he bench pressing? 225, 315? What he benching? 4 1/4? Yeah, I had 3 1/4. I had 3 1/4 on that boy. I had 3 1/4 on that bar. I had no ticket off, bumped it like 2 times. Bam. Put it back on the bar. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? I said, you had a spot. And I ain't need no spot. You know what I'm talking about? You know, for all you guys who lift weights, you know what I mean? You understand that lingo.
True.
You understand that lingo. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be a good show. Y'all share this motherfucker. It's going to be good. I can promise you that. In other news, and we have other news. In other news, TMZ, Lord have mercy, TMZ released the video of Gervonta Davis assaulting a bottle girl who was his ex-girlfriend or whatever the case may be inside of Tootsies Gentlemen's Club. I used to go to Tootsies all the time myself. It's right there on the corner of 183rd and 2nd Avenue. It's right down the corner of 183rd and 2nd. And you know, it's a nice, you know, Drake have mentioned this script, this Gentlemen's Club in his songs. It's real nice. It's an upscale. It's real nice. Right there in Miami Gardens. Right down the street from Carroll City. But right there in Miami Gardens. Yep. Nice. Anytime they have fights, we have a fight party or whatever, anytime they have fights, we go to Tootsies and go all the way in the back. You go all the way in the back, you know, that's where they got all the TVs and stuff at. They got TVs inside the main room, but I'm just saying. Then they got the VIPs and stuff upstairs and all that. But but yeah, it's a nice spot. Nice spot. I like Tootsies. See what I'm saying? So, anyways, now we did hear, you know, from a lot of Gervonta Davis supporters. Yeah, man, they ain't got no video of that. If it was bad, if they had a video, they would. Why they ain't release it yet? Okay, the white man heard you, and TMZ, the courts allowed it. The courts, you know what I mean? The court system, they allowed it, and then TMZ released it. So, let's see where we at. Some Tank Davis supporters and YouTube channels went on the offensive, spreading lies about the young lady who was assaulted. Oh man, she's a HO and all that stuff there. I said, well, if she's a HO, then why he's messing with her? Oh man, she trying to start him. He ain't did nothing. All that there, you hating that niggas always talking about him, nigga. You always talking about Tank. Why you got Tank name in your mouth? And I'm like, fam, do you have that same energy for your woman at home? Do you have that same energy for your woman at home if you have one? Yeah, nigga, I'm finna crash out. All right, man. I don't think nigga gonna pay for your funeral, but hey, that's what you want to do, so be it. Who am I to get in the way of what's destined to become of your future?
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't play, man. I don't play. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I can promise you that. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You might got to go to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You know what I mean? You probably can deal with them. But 1 through 5, it's a no-win situation.
True.
I can promise you that. Anyways. Tank male groupies. I'm not talking about the women. If you're a female Tank fan, I love you. I'm not talking about you. I have no problem with the way you respond and how you feel about Tinkerbell. I don't. You know what I mean? The problem I have is the bussies, the bussy boys. You see what I'm saying? They bussy get wet. You see what I'm saying? they bussy get wet. BUSSY, bussy. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is. Y'all use your imagination.
True.
Turn the B upside down and ta-da, you got the answer, sir. Anyways, Tank male groupies said things like, how come they didn't release the video if Tank put his hands on that woman? You know what I mean? about, if he put his hands on that woman, why they didn't release the video? Well, you asked for it. So TMZ released it. Now I'm hearing, oh man, that shit went nothing. Oh man, that wasn't even nothing, man. They trying to make a big deal. Man, I said, yeah, man, that shit ain't okay. That shit ain't nothing, dog. That ain't, So I said, okay, cool. I already know what's being said. So I said, I'm prepared. I am prepared. So I said, I'm just gonna eat through this just one good time. That's all I'm gonna do. Anyways, as I said before, before I go any further, let's see what the definition of assault is according to the law in the state of Florida. Because that's gonna be real key. That's going to be real key, right? See, how I destroy low IQ mofos who have the IQ of a lima bean, to have the brain of a lima bean, before I destroy them, I already know. I lay the premise. This shit too easy. And then I say, these are trigger words that's going to get these niggas riled up. And when I get them riled up at a high fever pitch, cause I already know what I already know what I'm gonna do, gonna trigger them. So when they get triggered, you know what I mean? When they come up, I sit there and look at them like, that's all you got, dog. That's it. Y'all show you don't want no more. You don't want to go get no more people. That's all. That's it. Oh, okay, cool. All right, here you go. Bam. True. Shut the lid on the ass. And then we move on to the next show and let them hold them emotions in and be mad. Nigga be mad for 2-3 weeks thinking about me. Nigga, I'm like, yo, fam, we talked about that last week, fam. We on some other shit now. No, nigga, I'm still holding on to what you said last week, cause I saw that video again. I'm still mad about that. I'm like, damn, fam, fam, I don't move on from that shit, bro. I kind of forgot what I said. To be honest with you, I got to go back and look at it, but. Yeah, it probably was some ether. I know I probably don't ether you, you know what I mean? But don't worry about it, man. You'll be all right. Jay-Z survived the ether from Nas. If Jay-Z survived the ether from Nas, you will survive this ether as well. So I'm saying? It ain't hard. It ain't hard. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So this is what assault is in the state of Florida, according to the Florida state statutes. For all you slow motherfuckers. An assault is an intentional, unlawful threat by word or act to do violence to. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna actually physically show it to you. Or that I'm just having trouble seeing right now. Or the act to do violence to the person of another. Let me read that one more time. An assault is an intentional, unlawful threat by word. I gotta tell it, boy, when I see you, I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. In Florida, that's that's an assault. Verbal assault, but it is what it is. That's an assault, right? Or act to do violence. How do you act to do violence? So if you gotta act, that means you gotta do something physical. And acting violence is a level of physicality. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, right? An act to do violence to the person of another, coupled with an apparent ability to do so. So meaning that, hey man, you know what, this guy is, is threatening to the other person, and this guy has the ability to carry out the threat. How do we know? Well, he's a world-class fighter. He's get paid to knock men out in the ring. So does he have the act? Does he have the ability to carry out that? Yes, I mean, I think that would qualify. I'm just showing you how the white folks will look at it in the courtroom. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, this is the definition. This is the state of Florida. You dig? All right. And it says and doing some act which creates a well-founded fear in such other person that such violence is inherent. So, the motherfucker scared and really believe that you want to finna do this shit that you say you're going to do or whatever. They just scared of you or whatever the case may be. Then, they looking at that. That's what they're looking at. I'm going to show it to you, though. Now that you know the definition of assault, let's look at the video to see, if Tank's actions fit the definition of assault according to the Florida state statute here in the state of Florida. I don't know how they do it in any other state. In other state, you probably can, I don't know, it's, seem like them, like in New York shit, like you can probably kill a motherfucker and just get out. Cause I know they don't like locking motherfuckers up, and they're in California and shit. I hear they just be letting motherfuckers go. You know what I mean? Anyways, but we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later, right? We'll also listen to some of Xander Zayas' interview to see why he chose to fight Jaron Boots Ennis when he didn't have to. He's 23. When I say he's 23 years old, I'm like, what? Oh, okay. Well, he got some nuts. Cause what we hearing Roy 2.0 and Voltron and Optimus Prime. That's what we hearing, So I'm like, okay, you sure about that? We hearing all this other shit. Puerto Rico, like, look, man, I don't know what Virgil Ortiz doing, Mexican American Virgil Ortiz. I don't know what the fuck he doing. He's suing and trying to get all this goddamn money and he did all this shit there. Look, man, I just fight the motherfucker right here. I'm the A side in this situation anyway. I'm gonna give him most of the money because what I'm bringing to the table. I did the heavy lifting, and I don't think no one can argue that. Boots didn't argue nothing about the money. Xander Zayas ain't arguing about the money. Goddamn, and Virgil Ortiz on the sideline still trying to get more money.
To this day.
You get what I'm saying? To fight the same nigga. The Puerto Rican said, I'll fight him. You said I'm a sue because I'm trying to get more money to fight him. We gotta put a firearm to your head, twist your arm, put you in the figure 4 leg lock, put you in the Boston crab. Cause we gotta do all this just to get you to sign the contract to fight Boots. The Puerto Rican came out of nowhere, came through the back door and said, no, don't worry about it, baby boy. What you doing? You know you ain't gotta fight him, right? You got 2 belts. You got mandatory. You ain't gotta fight him. You know what I mean? He's not even ranked in mandatory any one of your belts. No, don't even worry about that. I don't care nothing about that. I still want to fight him. So if you lose everything to belts. If he lose, he don't lose nothing. So really, if he win, it's everything to gain, nothing to lose. Yeah, I still fight him. Virgil, what Virgil doing? So you Virgil Ortiz fans, y'all shut up. Don't speak to me. Nope, don't say nothing. Don't say shit to me. I ain't trying to hear it, dog. Don't say shit to me. You Virgil Ortiz fans. Not your fans. You Virgil Ortiz defenders. Don't say shit to me. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm deaf and I'm blind. I can't hear what you saying or see that bullshit you trying to throw at me. True. No. Today's show is sponsored by IT Bail Bonds, Foster's Barbershop, and Brick House Performance Dogs. You know what I mean? So just want to throw that out there. Let's give our sponsor a round of applause. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear this. Hey, Mika, shout out to Mika. Shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Shout out to Tila. You know what I mean? Who else we got? Shout out to Miss Stephanie, this bitch. Who else we got in this? I mean, this B.I.B.I. Yeah, you two don't like the cursing, so I had to. That's why I be trying to back up the cursing, but it be very difficult sometimes. I'm a professional cursor. I have a master's degree in sarcasm and shit talking. I have a BA degree in getting under a nigga's skin. I'm good at that. I'm good at that. If I can't make them mad, can't nobody make them mad. True. Hey, shout out to Modern King Boxing. Hey, if I can't make a nigga crash out, nobody can. Boy, shit. Boy, I was so love Will, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, I'm a pro at that shit, boy, nigga crash out quick. Be like, damn, man, I don't know what I was thinking about. Yeah, you got caught up in your feelings, huh? You got caught up in your feelings, huh? You got tricked out of your freedom, huh? You got tricked out of your life, huh? You know what I mean? You ain't calculate everything before you went out and tried to do that dumb shit, huh? Now you got regret, huh? Man, shit, nigga, please. All right. Not as dumb as I look, sir. Not as dumb as I look. Anyways, anyway, y'all know what time it is, man. I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all know I beat that boy. Nigga lost 12 rounds to 0. Talk about, y'all know I beat that boy. Man, that man will knock you out 2-3 times, dog. We had to wake you up. And smell it. So, when you fell out in the corner, man, what you talking about, man? Man, look here, man. It was, man, no, you ain't win, dog. You ain't win. You ain't win, dog. You were running this shit. You know, you could have whooped him if you would have let your hands go. You wouldn't let your hands go. You was on the back foot. You were giving Manny Pacquiao too much respect. Giving him too much respect. You supposed to have been Floyd 2.0. You supposed to have been I remember AB. Remember they were comparing Floyd AB to Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, man, AB. You know, Adrian Broner. You know, he's Floyd Mayweather 2.0. They were saying AB was Floyd Mayweather that 2.0 shit. Yeah, but he's Floyd 2.0 because he did the shoulder roll. He didn't even do it good. But he did the shoulder roll, that half-hearted ass shoulder roll, and he like, hey, coming back and block the shoulder and that old one-shot stuff. And you get what I'm saying? He doing this imitation of Money Mayweather. He trying to, he was the next Money May. And until Marcos McDonald got on that ass, he ain't been the same since. But yeah, they were hyping him up and shit and all that stuff there, man. I'm like, man, shit. So I be, that's why I be like, when I be hearing a motherfucker be getting too much hype, that's why I be like, man, cause I remember what happened with Adrian Broner. So I fell for that shit. I fell for Broner, and I fell for Wilder. I fell for Broner and I fell for Wilder. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, they got me, but I say they ain't getting me no more. They ain't getting me no more, dog. No more. True. For real though, they ain't getting me no more.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Nigga, respect it.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
Hey, Brandon say. Brandon say, Coach, can you do the rollie, please? This nigga talking about something. Hey, Brandon, I'm looking at this video yesterday with Jamel Charlo and Rolly Romero, and he had Rolly up on his arm and shit. And he say, hey, Rolly, yeah, man, you come down to Houston, I'll train you myself, I got you, okay? And then Rolly put his hands up, he say, yeah. He say, no, he said, no, don't do that, that, he said, that, he said, that, yeah, no, don't do the yeah, no, don't do that, I don't like that, don't do the yeah, he said, yeah. I said, ain't no way the hell Devin Haney gonna lose to him. No, I said, if that fight happened, I said, yeah, ain't no way hell Devin gonna lose to him. You let a nigga, listen, bro, you let a nigga that say, yeah, whoop you, fam. Boy, that boy, how you gonna go back to the hood? You ain't gonna be able to go back to the hood after that. Nigga that say, yeah, yeah, whoop your. I told that motherfucker retarded. I told y'all that. Y'all thought I was being cruel. Y'all thought I was being cruel and, being mean. I say, look, man, something wrong with that boy. I was the first dude on the internet that said that in boxing that I know of. Because wasn't nobody saying that about Rolly. But I was the one that came out. I said, man, that man look like he been eating crayons, man. That man look like he rode on the short yellow bus with the dog in the window. I was the one that brought that to the boxing. That man like he be eating crayons. Yeah. You remember he fought Tank? They gave him $500,000 in the Fugatti. But fucking Booger Ray gave that man $500,000 in a Fugatti. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's the most money I ever had, man. Rolly, don't worry about it, Rolly. You're like a son to me, Rolly, okay? Don't worry, Rolly. Listen, okay, I tell you what, Rolly. Listen now, the fight did great, but it did, Tank is the star. You got the publicity. You're a star now, too. So what we're going to do, Rolly, we ain't going to get much. We're going to get a check for $500,000. $500,000, guys. Yeah, it's a lot, Rolly. It's a lot. Oh, man, thank you, man. No, that's more. There's more. Yeah, that's more. Nigga got the crayon in his hand. There's more? Yeah, there's more, Rolly. Okay, and we also have, we have this, have you ever heard of a Bugatti? Yeah, Bugatti. That's a nice car. That's a luxury car. Well, we ain't got you the Bugatti, but we got the next best thing to it. We got your Fugatti. True. You go on that man Instagram page. He got a picture of a Fugatti. That bitch was, and it was orange. It was orange, bro. It was orange, and it had double R on the seats. You know what I mean? So, the double R got a double meaning. It could be Rolls Royce. In his case, Rolly Romero. You get what I'm saying? So, it has a double meaning. So he got the double R like he in the biz. It was a souped up Mitsubishi. Hey, Brandon, he had no bought the man a soup. It was a souped up Mitsubishi with a kid on it. And he holler about the man told he got a Fugatti. True. Hey, Steph, man, the Gator man, bro, that's the man, go on his Instagram. He's standing in front of an orange, bro, this right after the Tank Davis fight. I say, fam, damn, that's what they paid this man a Fugatti, dog. Man, that man, come on, fam. Man, they were doing rolling wrong. They were doing rolling wrong over there, man. All jokes aside, dog, they were doing rolling wrong. He probably got more than that. Dog. Like, for real, though. Hey, shout out to Claymore Rain. Salute, fam. Hey, he probably got paid more than that, fam. That's all I'm saying. It is what it is, man. Hey, we got to give a shout out to our sponsor. Sitting in the county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT Bail Bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. IT Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Y'all memorize that number. You in the city of Tampa now. You never know. You never know. That's my homeboy. That's my partner. Me and him went to school together. And quite a few of my friends we came up together in junior high school, junior high on up, and quite a few of them have their own businesses, bail bonds. I got family in law enforcement. My brothers. You know what I mean. I got homies that have their own trucking companies, that were Sprinter van companies, box truck companies and stuff like that. I got homies that have their own scrap metal companies, business. I'm talking about these niggas, they're straight entrepreneurs. Listen, it is what it is. They always been like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so I'm surrounded by inspiration. I'm surrounded by inspiration because I ain't gonna have a bunch of broke niggas around me anyway. It's depressing. What am I talking to you about? I can't get no inspiration from you. You're going to be wanting to borrow money, let a nigga hold something. You always got that negative energy when you come around, sapping my energy because shit ain't going good for you, so you don't want it to go good for me. No. I keep myself around some real players, man. And guess what? And if I have some young niggas around me, it's gonna be some young niggas who getting money, who got that grind and hustle about themselves. You get what I'm saying? For real though, if you're looking for a company that you can trust, get on the waiting list today. At Brickhouse Performance Dogs, we are committed to breeding American Pit Bull Terriers with strong bloodlines, sound structure, and professional breeding programs that serious buyers can trust. Don't miss the upcoming breedings and puppy updates from Brickhouse Performance Dogs. Join the waiting list now in order to get early access to availability before public announcements are released. Go to www.brickhouseperformancedogs.com and sign up today. You dig it? What it is, man. Let's get ready to get into the show. Now, you know what? Shout out to the Honey Dips, the Tenderonis, the PYTs, and back by popular demand, Snow Bunnies.
See her eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet Dr. Queen. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar, everything's so right. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. Sweet Dr. Queen, talk to my nose, this
ain't gonna lie, dog. That Snow Butter Love be bumping though. Dog. I'm listening to it right just now. I'm jigging a little bit in the chair and shit. I mean, I was jigging and didn't even realize I was jigging. Then I caught myself jigging. I said, God damn, dog, you know this shit do be bumping. That shit do be bumping. That shit, I don't know. We probably got to go on tour with this one here, boy. Look here, man. We got to go on the road with this one, boy. This shit platinum. This song need to be international. All right, boy. Okay, before we get into the show, let's do this. Because I told y'all, you know, a lot of these motherfuckers is slow, right? So I get it. They slow, so we got to break shit down for them. All right, this here is, as you can see, the Florida Senate. This is the Florida Senate, and these are Florida State statutes. This is from 2019, Florida State statutes, and this is as defined. We got to say this now. Got to say this, right? I won't, because these niggas is slow. All right, now, assault. What is the definition of assault? According to the Florida State statutes, an assault is an intentional, unlawful threat by word or act to do violence to the person of another, coupled with an apparent ability to do so, and do some act which creates a well-founded fear. The key word is do some act which creates a well-founded fear in such other person that such violence is imminent. Whoever commits an assault shall be guilty of a misdemeanor of the second degree, punishable by etc. Now y'all know the definition. I dropped the link. So when you go to try to rationalize shit in your head, you get what I'm saying? That definition of what assault is in this state is right there. And you also have felony assault. Got misdemeanor assault, and you have felony assault. And you have aggravated assault. Got that too. See what I'm saying? True. Just gotta throw that out there, because we got some receipts to show. Now, here goes Xander Zayas right here. Let's see what Zander gotta say right quick. We're gonna get back to assault in a minute.
Let's go. Let's make it happen. That's it.
Well, it's refreshing to hear. We love to.
And that's where I perform at my best.
At the age of 23, what does it speak to you? What does it speak for you as the fighter you are?
Man, I feel like a lot of people will love or love to be average in life. I wasn't born to be average. I was born to make history. I was born to keep writing history. I've been writing it since the day I was born. And this is no exception. This is the biggest name. This is the biggest test. And I'm gonna write history one more time. That's what it's all about. That's what you're in the sport of boxing for. It's easy to just get complacent and just fight old names or old guys that were champion 3-4 years ago, or just fight an easy fight that you know you could win and get easy money. But when everything is on the line, when a lot of people is doubting you, that's when the stakes are high. That's when you got to perform, and that's where I perform at my best.
Man, hey, bro, man, let's get Xander Zayas a round of applause. Man. Bro, what can I say? Bro, that's all you can ask. That's all you can ask for any fighter. Well, especially if you're an elite fighter. Like, bro, what can I say? What can I say to combat that? Shout out to Rick. Rick, what's going on, fam? Like, what can I say? What can I say to combat that? You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I respect the hell out of that, because that's what I expect from any fighter. Well, any fighter that I consider elite, like you elite, man. This how you should be moving, especially if you try to compare yourself to the greats. You can't compare yourself to the greats if you're doing the opposite of what the greats did. Can't do that.
And it appears this fight was made without a hitch. Fairly simple behind the scenes, which was a far different case than what Ennis experienced negotiating with Virgil. Why do you think that was the case, and what do you make of this?
Like you said, it was an easy negotiation. I feel like we both wanted to fight. There are no buts. There's no what ifs. We both want to fight. Let's make it happen. The fans want it. Why not make it happen? With Virgil, well, I guess that happened every time there was a conversation of a big fight with him. he always wanted it too much of his way and never wanted to be, he didn't want to play the game. He didn't want to play the game. He only wanted to play his game, and that's why he never got a big fight. It was super easy. I feel like not just me, but the whole team, everybody behind the scenes.
So why it was super easy for Xander Zayas and Boots to fight each other, but it's super difficult for Vergil Ortiz and Boots to fight each other? Someone explain that to me. True. Now, like, so explain it to me. It's super easy for the Puerto Rican. It's super hard for the Mexican American. He went so as far as to, sue his promoter. Clay Moraine said Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, I can't say that. I can't say it's Oscar De La Hoya. I can't say that. I can't put this one on Oscar. If you got a contract with a fighter to fight for a certain number, that's what it is. His manager, when they're talking about, well, they ain't got no network deal, so we know we want to get out of our contract. We free agents. Talk this man into suing his promoter. Yeah, we want more money to fight Boots. Well, how come Xander Zayas ain't talking about he want more money to fight Boots? Matter of fact, no, I got a video I'm finna show you right now. No, I can't put this on Oscar. And I can't put this on Oscar. No, I can't put not this one. This Virgil. This all Virgil. He got to own this. He got to own this. Matter of fact, I'm finna show you a receipt. I'm gonna show you a receipt from Robert Garcia. Watch.
Jaron Boots Ennis team, they can tell you it was just fairly easy conversation. We both wanted it, and we both made it happen. That's what it comes down to. When both fighters want it, it's an easy conversation to have.
Did you and your team go into this fight, be like, here's everything that went wrong with Virgil. Let's make sure it doesn't happen, and we can get this done?
Man, Firstly, I don't know what went wrong with Virgil. I don't know what. I mean, obviously the sue and all of that. They had all that stuff with Golden Boy with them. So I get that. But outside of that, I don't know what went wrong. With me, it was easy. You want to fight? Yes. Let's go. Let's make it happen. That's it.
Well, it's refreshing to hear.
Y'all heard that? So fights can really be easy to be made. Now, you can tell, like, when one side being difficult, and he got a whole fan base on YouTube, ain't about 10 niggas. Yeah, dog, my fight at the A side, bro. When they go to talk about the A side, wrong side of the street, yeah, I'm the A side, and you know what I mean? I'm doing the heavy lifting. Y'all know that shit they were saying with Aerosmith. You doing the heavy lifting, dog? Like, my nigga, we boxing or we lifting weights? You know what I mean? What you mean? Are we boxing or we talking boxing or weightlifting? Yeah, but he doing the heavy lifting, dog. You see what I'm saying? And, you feel me? Or you got to fight 5 niggas before you get to me. Yeah, but I'm the number 1 contender. Yeah, dog, but if you want to fight me, dog, you got to fight whole cage cheese, Poke Top Willie, Shawty Big Nuts, Hobo Sam, Chico Stick. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you get by them now, then I give you a shot at the title. But you got to fight them first now. You got to fight them first. They go to putting all these obstacles in front of you and saying you got to go do this and fight that nigga or play hopscotch with this female or double dutch, do the double dutch in Brooklyn or whatever the case may be. I'm like, nah, dog. Nah, when they go to doing that, the niggas ducking. They ducking. They clearly ducking. That's just what it is. Matter of fact, let's do this. Do y'all want to see somebody shaking like booty meat? Do y'all want to see somebody shaking like booty meat? One of my favorite people, Robert Garcia. Y'all listen to this. This is the funniest.
So smart. They know how to match their fighters. They know how to put them to become champion, to win a vacant title, to unify. They've done it with Zander. I think they're risking this one for Zander, because I'm pretty sure Zander wanted this fight. But you guys probably know when was the last time Matchroom beat Top Rank on a big fight?
Listen,
Top Rank's taking that risk because Top Rank knows what they're doing. This is a big risk, and I'm not saying Boots is going to destroy Xander Zayas, because Xander Zayas could fight, could box.
Yes,
interesting fight.
Getting better all the time too.
Boots is going to be the favorite. Top Rank knows that, they hardly ever lose to somebody,
They don't lose crossover.
That's not true. I mean, they have Top Rank have lost the Matchroom fighters some and stuff like that. But that's neither here nor there. But now the Top Rank they own the PBC now. They do own the PBC. But as related to Matchroom, I don't think I would have to fact check that.
They don't lose.
They don't lose the PBC either. They beat everybody in crossover promotion. Like I think PBC may have beat them like once or twice out of like 20 fights. They beat everybody.
Correct. And I think Matchroom, same thing with Matchroom. They're great.
They're very smart in the way they make their moves in terms of, when it is time to pull the trigger. And Robert, you made a great point.
Can't wait to talk to Brad. See what he thinks about so smart. They know how to match their fighters. They know how to put them to become champion, to win a vacant title, to unify.
So he's talking about Top Rank they know how to build fighters. That's basically what he's saying.
They've done it with Zander. I think they're risking this one for Zander because I'm pretty sure Zander wanted this fight. But you guys probably know when was the last time Matchroom beat Top Rank?
He talking about the risk. They're risking this now. You see what I'm saying? And it is a risk. It is a risk. I'm not gonna lie, but
a big fight.
Listen,
Top Rank's taking that risk because Top Rank knows what they're doing. This is a big risk, and I'm not saying Boots is going to destroy Xander Zayas because Xander Zayas could box.
Yes,
interesting fight.
Getting better all the time too.
Boots is going to be the favorite.
So what I'm saying, so when we looking at that told me something about Robert Garcia. Now I'm looking at them. I say that's what they probably asking for all this money to fight Boots because they talking about this is a big risk. He talking about it's a big risk for Zander and Top Rank and all this stuff there, and Boots gonna be the favorite and all this stuff there. So they want more money for taking a risk. This is the problem though. Virgil Ortiz ain't got no belts. Boots Ennis ain't had no belts. So what risk is Virgil Ortiz taking fighting Boots? If you lose, you just lost to what 2.0. If you win, it take your name, up the boxing ranks. Take it high because of, the profile of the fighter you're fighting. So the risk reward, what was the risk? You ain't losing no belt. Would you guys not say Xander Zayas is more of a bigger risk for Xander Zayas to fight Boots than it is Virgil Ortiz? Xander Zayas got 2 belts. And he voluntarily sought this fight out and wanted to fight Boots. He didn't have to fight him. He pushed that fight to make that happen. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, why would he do that? But this other motherfucker over here at Golden Boy, he want astronomical amounts of money. He ain't got they don't believe in him. They don't believe in him. He don't believe in himself like that. He don't believe in himself. Xander Zayas do. Now, I don't know if he's going to win or lose. But I see how he moving, and I see how the other dude moving. And the other dude moving like a duck. True. The other dude moving like a duck. Other dude moving like a duck, bro. That's all I'm saying, dog. All right, listen. Other dude moving like a duck. Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack. Man, hey, look here, man. Hold on. I gotta show y'all this. Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? I probably just need to wrap the show up with this one. I probably, man. No, I ain't gonna show y'all that one right now. Not right now. I ain't gonna show y'all that one right now. No, I ain't gonna put it, boy, that right there, because we're gonna be on that one for a little bit, boy. We get on that one, boy. That right there, I'm talking about that right there. Listen, when we get on that there now. All right, let's see where we at. Where is, okay, here we go. All right. Anyway, so just read to you guys what the definition of assault is. We're going back to that. According to Florida State statutes. Not according to YouTube, not according to YouTube statute, YouTube channel statute, not according to Fanboy statute, not according to Wakanda nigga statute, none of that. No. This ain't what it is. We're dealing with facts. Okay? So let's see. Let's go back over here. Let me see. All right, let's do this one more. Let's do this one more again. One more. Let's do a refresher. Let's do a refresher. Now, an assault, according to Florida statutes, an assault, you got misdemeanor assault, and felony assault. Just want to throw that out there. An assault is an intentional, unlawful threat by word or act to do violence to the person of another, coupled with an apparent ability to do so, and doing some act which creates a well-founded fear in such other person that such violence is imminent. Whoever commits an assault in the state of Florida shall be guilty of a misdemeanor of the second degree, punishable as in this site right here, this case law right, statute or whatever. All right. Why am I doing this? Let's look at this and see, does this reach the definition of assault in the state of Florida? All right, this guy right here is Gervonta Davis. No, that's not Gervonta Davis, my bad. That's the chick. My bad. This is from TMZ. So, if a motherfucker get, yeah, nigga, why you showing that? Why you showing that? You hating on the black man, this and that. Listen, don't get mad at me, get mad at TMZ. Go to the white folks channel. Go to TMZ and say, yeah, why you got that from? You mean the court, the judge say y'all gonna release it? The courts, that for real, y'all can get it. Now, where you got that from? Y'all go over there and yell at them white folks. Go yell at them, okay? Go yell at TMZ. There's no volume on it, so. All right. Tootsies, this is a nice spot. I like Tootsies. It goes down at Tootsies. It goes down at Tootsies. It go down. It's going down at Tootsies. Gentlemen's Club.
And here comes the defendant.
All right, the defendant. Okay, so hold on. What did he grab her? Did he grab her, or did she grab him, or what happened? What happened, guys?
And you can see he grabs her by the hair and pushes her.
Okay, so the white man is narrating. He says, you can see he grabs her by the hair and pushes her. What is an assault? He grabs her by the hair by force and he pushes her, meaning I'm forcing you. Hold on, break that down. If I grab you and push you in a certain direction, I am forcing you to go a certain direction. The key word is force. Okay? True. Well, we're not playing these crackhead games today, and we ain't pulling no junkie stunts.
That's the first one.
All right, it looks right here. He got the girl by her hair.
You can see he's grabbing her by the hair and pushing her down the stairs.
He's saying pushing her down the stairs like it ain't like he made it seem like he pushed her and she rolled and tumbled downstairs. Yeah, he pushed her downstairs, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know, he's pushing her down the stairs. I know what he mean, but that could be interpreted another way.
Michael, go to the next one. And you can see her pleading with him.
I'll be pushing him. Okay. And this nigga on probation. Oh, look. Look how you got it jacked up right there. He don't hemmed up. Okay, you know, misdemeanor assault, according to the law, and according to what the visuals.
Yeah.
Look, he got about a neck right there.
And this is down in the garage where he pushes her down the stairs to the garage.
Think they're gonna be over here. Come out right there, yeah, right there. Goddamn TMZ get every goddamn thing.
And you can see, and here's where she escapes. You want to go to the last one, please? That was it. Your Honor, you can see what happened.
So this is the court.
What happened is consistent with the affidavit she gave to the police. It's consistent with the.
So TMZ they got what was going on in the courtroom. They was making an argument in the courtroom because take legal team saying, look, man, this ain't nothing, man. She lying. He ain't put his hands on that girl. He ain't assaulted. He ain't put his hands on her. You see what I'm saying? You put your hands on somebody, that's assault. He ain't put his hands on it. He ain't grab her and force her to go nowhere. She lying. And then the state like, look, y'all, you look, goddamn, what your eyes is showing you? What is your eyes showing you? It's telling you right here. What you see? You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and TMZ got it. TMZ got it. Boy, let me tell you something, boy. TMZ, boy, they get all the videos. So I read y'all the definition of assault. There's nothing to argue. There's nothing to argue. I don't want no nigga crying because I ain't finna argue with you. I ain't finna argue with you about your little boo thing. You get what I'm saying? You know, goddamn, I know your pussy getting moist, but it is what it is. I'm gonna drop these phone lines. What time it is? Yeah, I'm finna get ready to drop these phone lines. But before I do, I got to do. Man, hey, look here, man. Derek Chisora in 5. Hey, Derek Chisora in 5. Boy, I'm finna show y'all what I'm talking about.
Her mother tried to set me up, you know, to have the baby. You know, she ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door. And that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. You know, truth.
Hey, look how Piers Morgan looking. Look how he looking at Wilder. He said, really? See, yeah, bro, Wilder make Alabama look bad. True. I'm gonna tell y'all what I mean by that. Not from a success standpoint. From a success standpoint, him overcoming obstacles and him, becoming a multimillionaire, defying all of the odds. He made Alabama look great in that aspect. So I want to re-preface that. I don't mean he made Alabama look bad like that because he's a law-abiding citizen and he does the right thing. So let me give Wild credit on that. But I'm saying when it comes to talking, though, when it comes to speaking, bro, just like if you've never been to Alabama before, if you've never met anyone from Alabama. And Wilder was the first person you saw. Okay, he was the first person you saw. You in the UK, first person I ever met from Alabama, and I talked to him. And based on who you meet in your interactions with people from certain geographical locations, that has a tendency to shape your perception of how those people are in that particular part of the world. Nigga sitting there, man. Bro, when they say Bama, this what they talking about. Bama's like old lame ass nigga. Green ass nigga. Oh, this old Bama, man. This man has played Bama, man. He lame. He don't know nothing. You know, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, fam. So this how, you know, this how they, you know, this how they, you get what I'm saying? Look how Piers Morgan looking at Wilder. I'm gonna let it play out.
Her mother tried to set me up, you know, to have the baby. You know, she ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door. And that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. You know, truth be told, she don't even know I know this. Wow. But I'm telling it on.
Hey, he say, she don't even know I know this. Like he said some deep shit. She don't even know I know this. You know what I mean? She don't know that I know that I don't know that what I do know. I say, oh my God. Listen, I'm finna cuss the UK out. The hell with the UK. The hell with the UK. Y'all destroyed our king. Ever since y'all sent that 6'9" gypsy from across the Atlantic to come over here to the US and he defeated the king of Zamunda, this man ain't been the same, fam. True.
To this day.
This man ain't been the same.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Yeah, hey man, look here, man. I'm gonna let it play out.
To the world.
How do you know?
Her mother tried to set me up, you know, to have the baby. You know, she ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door. And that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. You know, truth be told, she don't even know I know this.
Wow.
But I'm telling it on to the world.
How do you know that?
Hey, look at this dude. Bro, look at this. Look at the security dude right here. When Wilder talking, look how he looking at Wilder. He cutting his eyeballs at Wilder. He looking at Wilder like, man, this nigga crazy. True. Bro, look at how he looking at Wilder. He giving him the side eye like, man, boy, this nigga crazy. This nigga crazy, man. And he from Alabama, fam. Oh my God.
Her mother tried to set me up, you know, to have the baby. You know, she ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door. And that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. You know, truth be told, she don't even know I know this.
Wow.
But I'm telling it on to the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. You know, when we was having sex, you know, I used to, when I want.
Wait. How do you know this? I'm smart. Oh my God. Hey, bro. How do you know this? I'm smart.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Hey, bro. Why don't call the whole body over here? He don't call the whole body over here.
You know, when we was having sex, you know, when I came, I used to come on her stomach.
I can't believe this nigga. This goddamn Tyson Fury. What the hell did Tyson Fury do to this man, fam? What did Tyson Fury do to this man? He ain't been the same since, fam. I blame the UK for this. What y'all did to Wilder, fam? What did y'all do to Wilder?
To this day.
Come on, fam. Like, why is he on here telling this man this intimate stuff?
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
What? The only nigga who do some shit like that is a Bama.
What he says we don't believe.
That's how you know he Bama.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
You feel me?
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
Why would you go on national TV and say that? Man, I'm like, bro, like I'm so disappointed, fam. I'm just like, damn, my nigga. You went on national TV and said, what? You overseas in the UK. They already call us Yankees. Then now they looking, oh my God. Oh.
You know, I used to fold my her mother tried to set me up, you know, to have the baby. You know, she ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door. And that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. You know, truth be told, she don't even know I know this.
Wow.
I'm telling it on to the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. You know.
Hey, look, the man is making mockery of him, and Wilder didn't even realize it. Wilder's so slow that Piers Morgan was making mockery of him just by saying two things. He said seven words that Piers Morgan said in this short little clip right here, that little part that I played up to this point, that let me know. I say, man, he making mockery of Wilder, and Wilder really don't even know it. In the beginning, when Wilder say, "Yeah, man, my baby mama, she took my bodily fluids and injected it into her," and he said, "Oh, really?" Oh, really? Was like, "Oh, really?" And he gave that look. So, and then he followed it up by saying, what did he say? He said, how did you know that? Oh, really? How did you know that? But I'm looking at the can of oil, so I know what a nigga, I know what a motherfucker said when he said it. I said, oh man, he making mockery of Wilder. Wilder didn't even see it. He said, oh really? And he said, and how did you know that? Hey, bro. Hey, Wookie Whoop. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. I said, boy, this motherfucker good, boy. This motherfucker good. And then Wilder went on to explain it. Oh, my God. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
To the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. You know, when we was having sex, when I came, I used to come on her stomach. I used to fold my towel nicely by the bed because I would want to wipe it off of her stomach. This particular time, she chose that she wanted to have a baby by me because...
Okay. I can't do it. I can't do it, dog. Y'all come get this nigga. Y'all come get this nigga. Bro, I can't do it, dog. I'm so embarrassed for him. My nigga, I'm embarrassed, bro. I'm so embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for this nigga, man. You can't be this slow. You can't be this slow, man. How you got all this money, but you such a Bama? True. Bro, you can't, fail. And this the nigga that y'all were threatening me over when I first started my YouTube channel. This who y'all was threatening me over? This who y'all was sending me gun emojis over? This who y'all was sending me demon face emojis? This is who y'all was telling me I better not come to the fight and all that stuff over?
To this day.
That was the best thing that ever came into her life. Towel nicely by the bed because I would want to wipe it off of her stomach. This particular time, she chose that she wanted to have a baby by me because I was the best thing that ever came into her life. Most of her relationships only last for 2 months or whatever because she was a promiscuous woman. I didn't know it at the time. I only found out this thing by reading her journal. She didn't know that I read her journal either. You know, so during that time, I did what I do. I had a good nut, and I nutted on her stomach. This time, I went and got the towel and tried to wipe it off. She hit my hand so hard, I thought she hit my hand like a home run.
Bro, look how he looking at Wilder, fam. Look at how Piers Morgan is looking at Wilder, fam. Look at how he looking at him. This is your king. This is the king of Zamunda. This is the dude that y'all been threatening me over all these years, calling me a coon, calling me a sellout, talking about I hate black people. This the nigga y'all been threatening me over? I was right all along. Come to find out, Coach Malachi was right all along.
Like a baseball player do a baseball bat.
Listen to the whole thing without stopping.
Her mother tried to set me up, you know, to have the baby. You know, she ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door. And that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. You know, truth be told, she don't even know I know this.
Wow.
But I'm telling it on to the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. You know, when we was having sex, you know, when I came, I used to come on her stomach. You know, I used to fold my towel nicely by the bed because I would want to wipe it off of her stomach. This particular time, she chose that she wanted to have a baby by me because I was the best thing that ever came into her.
It was just the way he said it. This time she chose she wanted to have a baby by me. A baby by me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I do what I normally do. She was there on her stomach. I take the towel and I fold it nicely by the bed so she can, you know, clean herself up and all that there. You know what I mean? But this time, you know, when I tried to do it, she slapped my hand. You know, she decided she wanted to have a baby by me. I said, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. The jokes write themselves, fam. The jokes write themselves. These niggas in Boston give me a whole lot of material. They give me a whole lot of material, fam. I be trying to stall them out. Whether it's Clarissa Shields, Deontay Wilder, Tinkerbell, bro, I be trying to stall these. They won't let me, dog. They won't let me. They just won't leave me alone, dog. If they leave me alone, I stall them out. True. Leave me alone, fam. Leave me alone. Taylor, you can't make this shit up. I'm so embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for this nigga.
Life. Most of her relationships only last for 2 months.
Wow.
But I'm telling it on to the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. You know, when we was having sex, you know, when I came, I used to come on her stomach. You know, I used to fold my towel nicely by the bed because I would want to wipe it off of her stomach. This particular time, she chose that she wanted to have a baby by me because I was the best thing that ever came into her life. Most of her relationships only last for 2 months or whatever because she was a promiscuous woman. I didn't know it at the time. I only found out this thing by reading her journal. She didn't know that I read her journal either. You know, so during that time, I did what I do. I had a good nut and I nutted on her stomach. This time, I went and got the towel and tried to wipe it off. She hit my hand so hard, I thought she hit my hand like a home run, like a baseball player do a baseball bat.
Hey, let me tell you something. Listen, when somebody look at you like this, do you know what that look mean? Do you know what that look mean? That's that nigga please. Nigga please. Hey, that's that nigga please. Bro, that's the nigga please look. Nigga please. You telling these fantastical stories.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Then I showed y'all the dude in the background. The dude in the background was looking at water like, he looking like, what? Piers Morgan looking at his motherfucker like, this nigga don't went crazy. Honey, yeah, yes, honey. Remember that bet that I said that, put money on Derek Chisora in 6 against Wilder? Yes, you told me to put 7,200 pounds on the 6th round. Change that bet, honey. Put it all on 3, round 3. Chisora gonna knock this fool out at 3. True. Bro. True. I ain't got no faith in him. Dog. I ain't got no faith in him. How am I have faith in a nigga that will I'm hearing all this shit? How, fam? I ain't got no faith in him, man. I can't bet on this dude. Nigga talking about some, yeah, dog, I'm a ride with the American. Man, I can't ride with this. Do anybody believe, just based on what you just saw in this interview, Wilder gonna win this weekend? We going live for that fight. Anybody think Wilder gonna win this weekend? He gone up here, dog. Something wrong with him up here. And I blame Tyson Fury. I blame you Brits. Y'all sitting the gypsy over here. Y'all sitting a 6'9" giant gypsy over here. You beat Wilder. You did a buck breaking ceremony. Matter of fact, we finna get racial. We finna get racial right now. I don't give a damn. Look here. You sent that gypsy over here. You sent the gypsy over here, and you committed a buck breaking ceremony on Black History Month in front of all of the ancestors. In front of all of Zamunda and the ancestors, all of the ancestors was there. Black History Month. Wilder had the rapper from Black Lives Matter, walking up to the ring rapping. He had the two lesbian gay men called Donato and Crowley, the Glam Squad. He got the Glam Squad with him. Who made his costumes? To this day. He got them with him. Beautiful brothers, beautiful, I don't know about beautiful. I'm kind of capping on that. We'll just say they from the LGBT community. The one who talk like this. Yeah, and I love Deontay, and I don't know why Deontay. Deontay said it was the suit, but we tried the suit on before. You get what I'm saying? The one that talk like that. This got to be one of the ugly white men I've ever seen in my life. But I'm talking about this is an ugly gay punk. I'm like, God damn, dog. Like, fam, you know what I'm saying? You can't, bro. He old too. He old. He like he about 60. He might be about. I think both of them might be damn near 60. Tell it. Swift had no turn wild on to them. Then he had Malik Scott walking with him. Malik's. I loves yous, Malik's. I cooks for yous. He got Malik Scott walking with him. He got doggone Mark Breland. The energy was off. He got the ancestors showing on the wall. Malik El Shabazz, Martin Luther the King, Sir Jordan Truth, Harriet Tubman. They showed that African brother, Jamaican brother, Marcus Garvey. They showed all that, had ancestors on the wall. I'm like, okay, Wilder walking out dressed in all black. He got skull and bones on his costumes. And you sit that gypsy over here, and he buck broke. He performed a buck breaking ceremony to Deontay Wilder in front of millions of people on the internet on Black History Month. And the man ain't been the same since. True. The man ain't been the same since. I'm still mad at Tyson Fury for that. He didn't have to do our king like that. The king of Zamunda. He didn't have to do him like that. I know Wilder was. I know Wilder was.
To have the bait.
I know Wilder was talking shit and all that there. You know what I mean? But he didn't have to do him like that.
Don't ever forget when I found you. You was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Yeah, man, you know, you get what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like, you know, I'm like, man, like I said before. Listen, man, it's a, see one thing, I ain't no pain free. I'm the type of nigga when it's over. I can admit when it's over. I'm not the one that's holding on for hope, holding on. You know what I mean? What we got to do when love is gone. And that's no lie. Holding on, all that holding on. Yeah, dog, back in the day, dog. Yeah, nigga, we were knocking everybody out. But who you were knocking out? Come on, fam. Hey, man, anyway, hey, listen, you can't nigga explain your way out of this one.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Yes, sir, man. Phone lines open, man. Y'all call the show, man. Let's talk.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Motherfucker. Hey, look. Look, let me tell you something. These dudes give me too much material. Like, literally, bro, like, I be trying, leave me alone, dog, leave me alone. Leave me, y'all ever heard that before? Not leave me alone, leave me alone. Man, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Gotta leave me alone, dog, leave me alone. You see what I'm saying? So, that, you know, that's some old Florida, that's some old country shit right there. Putting y'all up, okay, man, leave me alone, man, leave me alone. And when the nigga do that, man, leave me alone, dog. When the motherfucker do that, you know what I mean? Call what's the name? What you call it from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Yeah, this guy Wilder, man, he's a fool, bro. Talking about he's pulling out. Man, that shit don't always work. You know what I mean? I used to pull out and have 2 kids, man. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But I'll tell you this, coach. Wilder doesn't really, when I hear him talk, you know, he never sounds like he doesn't sound like a grown man. It's like listening to a 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? His mentality, bro. It's like, bro, come on, man. So I don't want to offend nobody, to be honest with you, but the truth is, man, this guy, something's wrong with him, coach. Maybe he took too many punches, you know, from Fury. I don't know. You know, but he's not acting right, bro. Anyway, I wish luck, man. I got your sword knocking him the fuck out early, you know? But Zayas and Boots, coach. That's the fight, bro. Look, I already like Zayas the way he's moving. You know what I'm saying? Fuck age. Fuck fights in the past. We're dealing with now. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's moving in the right direction. You want to make it to the top? That's what you got to do, bro. Zero excuses. See how quickly they made the fight, coach?
Yeah, see what it is. That, right? See what it is. This is what it is, right? See what people fail to realize. These modern day on internet boxing fans is what made boxing so great in the era of the heyday is the fact that the excitement of taking the risk. See, boxing ain't just boxing. It's okay. People want to see, when you take a high stakes fight, when you got everything to lose and everything to gain, but somebody got to be willing to take that high stakes fight. You get what I'm saying? And then in this era, you don't have enough dudes that want to take that high stakes fight. They want the fame. They want the praise from other people as though they are that guy, but they don't want to prove that they are that guy. And that's the problem.
Yeah. I like that. I like how you said that. It's true. Zayas said it on that interview that, these guys won't take a fight unless they know they're going to win it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they want big money for it. So
they did.
That doesn't work, man. Again, you want to make it to the top, you want to make top dollars, you got to fight the top guys. That's the only way boxing works, to be honest with you, if you want to be a superstar. So, Boots, hey, good fighter. I'm excited. I'm glad they're giving us the fight. Again, in June, we're going to find out what these two boys are, what they're about. You know what I mean? So, we're going to see, man. But again, I have it at even match right now. I don't know who I'm going with, but it doesn't matter. We got the fight, and that's what I'm happy about. Thank you, Coach. Peace from New York. I'm out.
That's over. Yeah, man, I'm talking about, man, bro. What, just hearing Wilder talk, speak, fam. And another, but back to the fight, though. Like, that's what makes fights exciting. You got to take the risk, fam. You know that's why don't hit me. Like, niggas scared to take risks today. That ain't what boxing all about. You got to be willing to take that risk because you got to be willing to find. It's the excitement of that. That's what gets us fans excited. You signed up for this. Just because you got a YouTube channel that's pro you and praising everything you do, from outfits to chrome hearts to leg tattoos and belly piercings and your braids and stuff like that, that don't mean you that guy. If you ain't willing to take the risk to put it on the line for the top, to the other top names in the division, and you using duck language, call hold on. Oh, they cloud chasing. They really don't want to fight. Oh, you know, he want to get a payday and all that stuff there. And you got a whole bunch of goddamn male groupies online. Yeah, dog. Yeah, he cloud chasing, dog. Man, we don't care nothing about that bad fight, the bad man shit. We already know he gonna win. You saw what he did to him in sparring back in 2015. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, come on, fam. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? This Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
What's going on, brother? Hey, on behalf of the Slick Black Fighter Association, we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Who's gonna do this boy bad? Don't worry about it. Go ahead and put all your money on Boots. Don't waste your money on Zander. The boy gonna get cooked. It's food. It is what it is. They already making excuses for this boy already. See, the pressure is on Boots. I'm gonna go ahead and admit that, because if Boots struggle with this boy, he's a hype job. If he lose to this boy, he's over with. If Zander lose, they're going to say he was a warrior. They're going to use the same excuse they did when Canelo fought Floyd. It was too soon. They already saying it right now. They already giving this boy a pass already. They're going to say he was daring to be great. It was too soon. You know, he got a lot of heart. Give him all the credit in the world. He didn't have to take this fight. That's the narrative that they pushing already.
But is any of that not the truth, or is it a lie?
Well, he's a champion. I mean, he's young. Yeah, he is young. He didn't have to take this fight. That's true. He's young. That's true. But like I said, the young bull said, "Hey, I'm gonna take his heart out." That's what he said. Now he said, "I'm gonna snatch his heart out," and then Boots said, "I'm gonna do whatever I want to do." So it should be a good fight, you know, at the end of the day. But I just think I don't think he got nothing for him. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, if Boots beat the guy, Boots ain't gonna get no credit, because they're gonna say, "Oh, well, he was young." That's the first thing they're gonna say. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fought nobody. Which, you know, they're gonna say Zander ain't fought nobody. That's what they like to say, right? When you beat somebody, he ain't fought nobody. They do that with everybody, right? Everybody they don't like, they're gonna say you ain't fought nobody. And also, some fighters are held to a high standard. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Look, I'm ready for the fight. At least we got a fight.
All right, shout out to Coach at ATL. I mean, they're gonna say he young. Well, he is young. They're gonna say, well, he daring to be great. He is daring to be great. Xander Zayas is 23. They're gonna say, well, he didn't have to take that fight. He didn't have to take that fight. So my question is the issue the truth? Because if all of these things are true, then what's the problem? If all of these things are true. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, those are facts. He's 23. He didn't have to take the fight. He's daring to be great. What makes him daring to be great? He's fighting the guy who who his fan base say is Roy 2.0. He's the greatest fighter since Hog Head Cheese. So everybody ducking him and this and that. Well, this guy said, well, I'm finna run to him. So he got it. So he don't get no credit for that? He got to get credit for that. So, you know, I mean, those are facts. That has nothing to do with everything I said was factual. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Schoolo, salute, fam. Yeah, man, you know, but my thing is in boxing, you have to be willing to overcome the obstacles. You have to be willing to challenge yourself. And if you overcome those challenges, that is what defines greatness. You're not great because you got some male groupies online who's shaking their pom-poms for you, as Ron Boy Fresh from DC would say. You're not great because you got a YouTube channel that love you so much that they're gonna lie for you and cover for you and just make up lies and scandalize everybody's name who they think that's a threat to you. That don't make you great. What make you great is how you perform on the biggest stage against the stiffest competition when everything was on the line. That's why I don't compare these guys to errors. I think boxing need to stay in its own era. You was great for this era. I don't look at this era and say, yeah, man, he would have did such and such to those guys in that era. You want to know why you can't do that? Because if he was back there in that era, you won't be able to take whatever advantages that you have in this time back with you. Everything you have now is an evolution from then till now. You don't take the benefits of now with you to go back to the time of the evolutionary stage and say, yeah, that's what I got. And if you did, you'll still get your ass whooped. True. Because they were fighting with smaller gloves. They was fighting multiple times a year, 5-6 times a year. Some fighters was moving up and down weight divisions. They'll move up to fight a dude and then move back down to fight a dude if they had a belt down there. And they had same day weigh-ins and they fought 15 rounds. No suction cup, to help with blood circulation for recovery. No supplements that you can, you know what I mean? None of that. You had to get the butter from the duck. So that's why I don't compare these niggas to that era. Because you can't compare them. You get what I'm saying? Anyways. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Bishop. Bishop, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Mika. Mika, what's going on? What's going on, Mika? Yeah, so that's just my whole perspective on it. That's how I see it. You get what I'm saying? I have an old school criteria, and it's based on boxing. It ain't based on emotions. It ain't based on how you feel. I don't give a fuck how you feel. This ain't based on feelings. I have a boxing criteria. My criteria ain't hairstyles. My criteria ain't swag. My criteria ain't braids. My criteria ain't leg tattoos. My criteria ain't ankle bracelets. Belly piercings. Tom Ford jeans. That ain't my criteria. You get what I'm saying? Like I just don't. That's why I say fuck the other side. I'm on my side of the street, though. I'm cool with it. Hey, shout out to H-Town-T. H-Town-T over here. H-Town-T said these niggas went last 3 months back then. I'm just saying, I like to keep everything. I like to keep everything in this same, I like to keep everything in its own place. I don't like to mix and match. I like to keep everything in its own place. You get what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I do it. Shout out to the Tiger. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said talk about TMZ. They have people that are tied in with people on their payroll that have access to the FBI and police codes. Yeah, they probably do, yeah. But we were just listening to the courtroom. That was the actual court hearing. we got that was the video footage that was the sound of the court hearing. And they were just showing exactly in chronological order what happened when the assault happened and stuff like that. I guess to make their arguments, you get what I'm saying, inside the courtroom. So I'm pretty sure Tank legal team was in there, then the state, then they're making an argument to the judge and all that stuff there. You know what I mean? No, so I mean, he in Baltimore, they ain't gonna do nothing. He rich, he got money, so he probably just pay these people a couple dollars and you know, he could probably pay the judge off and the probation officer. He got money, he rich, he's a privileged. I mean, he's a privileged nigga from Baltimore. He privileged and rich. Call him, what's your name? You call it from?
Hey, what it do, Coach? Wookie Woo calling from Nash, man.
Wookie Woo, talk to me.
Man, Coach, I can't believe why they got up on national TV and said that shit, dog. I can't believe that, man. Gallop on all these people and talk about a damn comrade. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It's like he ain't got nobody around him to tell this nigga to shut up. Why he gotta do this shit?
Go ahead.
So why he gotta continuously do this shit to us, man? like he don't be understanding that nigga be embarrassing the whole hood, nigga. Everybody, I get embarrassed by this shit. I got it, man. I'll never forget. Back when I was a big Deontay Wilder fan, right? My daddy was never sold on Wilder. My daddy said, son, this no king, and he showed me a picture of Wilder twerking, nigga. Yeah. That was back then, and I ain't had nothing to say. It's the same feeling I feel right now. Every time he plays some shit Wilder say, I got that same exact feeling. Like, damn, it just give me flashbacks like a month. I just cannot believe this nigga get up on TV and talk about that shit, man. I can't believe it. You know what I mean?
Hey, look. Hey, Wookie Woo. And he was twerking on Juneteenth. I think it was Juneteenth or the 4th of July or something like that, because they were popping fireworks and he was sweating and stuff. And then he decided he was twerking. He twerked quite a few times though. He did it that day. There's some videos of him twerking in the gym with he trained in the gym next to the heavy bag. That's when I used to call him the twerkinator. See, I said I called him the twerkinator. Then I said the twerkinator, Deontay Wilder. Then I had dudes calling, they sending me gun emojis, and I said I called him the twerkinator because he got videos of him twerking. Everything I said be factual.
Hey man,
you know, go ahead.
Coach, it's time to disassociate with Wild ass, man. He on his motherfucking own, bro. I done rode the train for a long time. I done tried to hold it down for him. I can't do it no more, man. This it. That's it, bro. I can't defend that. I just can't do it. Can't do it, bro. And I ain't about to continue to be embarrassed, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do this shit. This shit's fucking embarrassing, dog. Nigga, this is embarrassing. We gotta explain this shit to all these white folks, nigga. White folks looking at us, nigga, like
look at that like we crazy, dog. They look at that like we crazy. Like, God damn, dog, man, making us look bad as a people, man.
Yeah, like he speak for all of us, nigga. Like he speak for like we all just use some rags and shit. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. And then, Coach, how you feel about Zander and Boots, man? Do you feel like this is even like they on even ground? This is an even match.
What I like about this fight is that Boots don't have no size advantage, arm reach advantage. I don't know what the arm reach is. I have to see, but you know, like both of these guys pretty much the same size. They just put them up damn near the same size. Okay. I think Zander might be a little taller than him. The only thing is, Zander Zayas is a unified champ. He can fight. He's a good boxer. Got great footwork. He got great footwork, good hands. Both men, Boots have good footwork, great hands. Both men have defensive flaws. But there for me, like a Boots win, he get all the credit in the world because he's beating a unified champion. He beat a guy who was at that weight division before him. He unified the division, and he's not fighting a tomato can. Put it this way: this is the best fighter that Boots have fought in his 36 fights. I say that.
Right.
So I'm gonna give him credit because there's no fighter on his resume that's better than Xander Zayas, from what I noticed. So, he got 36 fights, 35-0, 42 knockouts, and he got 1 no contest. That's the 36 fights. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so that right there, he definitely get credit for me. Definitely.
All right, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I just ain't never really been too impressed with Zander. So when I first heard this fight, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Don't judge me, man. But I thought this shit was a glorified showcase fight. Even though the belts, I just really wasn't too. I just ain't never really been too impressed with Zander, man. I don't see what everybody's saying. I just thought it was another top ranked hype job. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's good. It's good. What is good about this fight though is that it's good for the build up because you know Boots is a black phenom, and then we got Zander, the Puerto Rican phenom, because that's what Zander was coming up. He was a Puerto Rican phenom. So that's not them. I don't throw it no further than that. Two phenoms fighting, and we're gonna see which one is the best phenom. That's it. Oh, that's all I got.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Wookie Woo. Yeah, man. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, I like this fight. I again, this where it's at, man. I remember, you got to take it back. You know, like Sugar Ray Leonard and Winfrey Benitez. You know, they fought early. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And this what it's about. This what it's about. You get what I'm saying? Like we need to see what these dudes about because I don't know what the fuck Boots got. I don't know what Zander got. But if both of these guys are who they said he is and all that stuff, then we gonna find out. Only way we gonna know the top dudes got to fight each other. I don't want to hear nothing about what a nigga did in sparring. I don't care nothing about that. So what he did in sparring? Yeah, I know there's a whole lot of niggas undefeated in sparring. Floyd Mayweather say, you did good in sparring. He said, yeah, you undefeated in sparring. He told Bill, what he told Bill Haney? He said, yeah, won't you tell him how Dale gave you that work in sparring? Bill told Floyd Mayweather that. He said, look, Bill, I'm happy your son is undefeated in sparring. I'm undefeated under the lights. I'm undefeated under the lights. When it matters, under the bright lights. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm calling out of South Jersey, man. I was just busting up laughing off the Wilder thing with what he said and twerking and all that. Yo, this show is funny, man. Y'all, you said, I don't even know what to say other than that's funny. I'm a first-time caller. I used to like Wilder, too. Still kind of do, you know what I mean? I didn't think he was a good boxer, but I thought he, you know what I mean? He can knock you out if he catch you right, with that 1-2, but that's all he had. But, yeah, man, just wanted to call and say, yo, the show is off the chin-chin. You keep it 100. Just off what you say, and you make me laugh, bro, when you be laughing about it. That's it.
All right, man. Salute, fam. Man. Shout out to Thomas, man. South Jersey, stand up. Nigga, man, line that bit, man. I think that was on Juneteenth. He always embarrassing us on our holidays, too, fam. Nigga always embarrassing us on our holidays. I think, that was you, man. God damn. Hold on, I found the video, dog. This nigga always embarrassing us on our holidays, fam. Happy Juneteenth. Y'all see this shit right here.
But June 19th, special day still, so we celebrate. Now, who ready for these live fireworks? Say, oh yeah! Oh yeah! Who ready for these fireworks? Say, oh yeah, yeah, yeah! Oh yeah, yeah!
Juneteenth, man. God damn, man. That's his brother right there. What he doing, a Doodoo Brown? I think he doing a Doodoo Brown. Wilder right here. I can't play the copyright music. Look, here go Wilder, Juneteenth. Now this Juneteenth right here. Man, come on, man. Lord have mercy, man. I used to tell you, look, y'all niggas threatening me about the twerkinator. That's when I started calling. That's when I would call him the twerkinator. Y'all remember when I was destroying these niggas? 2021, 2022, 2020. Y'all go back and look at them old videos. 2021, 22, 23, 24. Y'all go back to them now. And I'm telling you now. Some of them I had to, remove, but you know what I mean? Cause it was just too. YouTube told me to remove them because they were just too much. I was doing too much, right? But yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? Juneteenth, this nigga doing this shit. Black History Month, Tyson Fury knock him out in front of everybody. Always on our holidays, the black holidays, we keep taking L's because of this nigga. True. Damn. And ancestors rolling over in their grave right now. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
H-Town T from H-Town, folks.
H-Town T, talk to me, brother.
I'm finna be 30 seconds, man. I'm not even finna be long. I'm sick of this nigga, man. He need to retire, dog. I'm sick of this nigga, dog. I had to call once you showed that video of this nigga, dude. I never seen that before. Oh, my God. I'm done with this nigga. I'm sick of this nigga, dog. I'm sick of Wild. That nigga need to go somewhere, man. He got to go somewhere.
You sound disappointed.
I told you, 30 seconds, that's all I got. I'm so disappointed. 30 seconds, that's for that nigga, man. I'm sick of this nigga now. He's sick of him, though. Appreciate you, Coach. Salute to the chat, man.
Yes, sir. Salute. H-Town T, man. Yeah, H-T. T. Man, T, man, them niggas was on my bumper about Wilder, too, man. I had the entire LDBC on my attacking me digitally online. I'm talking about every last one of them. From the captain to the lieutenants to the second and third in command. Niggas told them that's all it. But hey, listen, man, bro, I was getting in digital shootouts. Bro, check this out. Nigga, I was getting attacked from the pro PBC army. Then I had the Twerkinator army, the wild days. I had them attacking me, King of Zamunda army. Then I had the entire LDBC. You get what I'm saying? Then I'm talking about, bro. I was listen. All of them. Guess what? I'm telling you, bro. Listen, bro. Y'all don't understand, bro. I shed digital blood to establish True Media Podcast. We went through a couple of names too. But we're firmly rooted in True Media Podcast. You know, I shedded digital blood. I shedded digital blood to establish this brand over here, fam. You dig?
Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfuckers.
Came outside today, water on water, water. However you wanna play, choppers on choppers. I live at the bank, commas on commas, yeah. Paper route, Frank, hundreds on hundreds, yeah. What's that round my neck? Baggers on baggers, yeah. Just fucked up a check, fashion on fashion, yeah. Mansion party, nothing but bitches on bitches. Bad, smoking smartish, why they shaking ass and titties? Shake it. Yellow, rose, white, gold. I got on 3 tones, chocolate bitch, super thick, and
Yeah, man, that right there. I think that was like 2022 right there. That might have been 2022 right there. I think that might have been about 2022, somewhere around there. 222, somewhere around there, 223, somewhere up in there. That laugh. Somebody, you know what happened? Somebody who watched the show, I forgot who do it, but he was a big supporter of the show. They said I had an infectious laugh, which people always told me that all my life. I've been laughing like this for a long time, right? Shit be funny. Man, you got an infectious laugh, man. Like when you laugh, you make me laugh, even though I'm having a bad day, this and that. So the brother had snippet. He had took a snippet of it off the show, and he put that video together for me, and he sent it to me. he said, "Coach, this how you be bodying these fools." Hey, Carla, hold on. He said, "Coach, that's how you be bodying these fools. You be over here like, yeah, dog. That's all you got, dog. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all niggas come over here too. That's all you got. I can use my leg to whoop y'all. I use one leg. I had one leg whooping a group of niggas right here. I had my left arm whooping the other group of niggas over here. I had my right arm whooping the other group of niggas. I whooping all these by myself. True. Boy, didn't nobody like me. Boy, didn't nobody like me. Your favorite YouTube channels could not stand me. I'm talking about the big ones. Oh, they could not stand me, boy. Boy, Lord have mercy. Boy, y'all have no idea. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Wardell from the Bronx.
Lil Darryl from the Bronx. Talk to me.
How you doing? Yeah, when Hank was going through all that, legal troubles, Shakur Stevens, I think he's a fraud, man. How can he didn't never call him out on Tank? He don't even mention Tank in his mouth. But yeah, he said pound for pound when Tank was away. So I wonder what's Shakur's a fraud, man. You agree?
No, I don't.
We not cold. Huh?
No, I don't agree.
Oh, no?
No, we just agree to disagree. That's all.
Oh, okay. So any reason why he's not calling Tank out?
I mean, he have called him out, but if that's how you feel, you have a right to feel that way, sir. I really don't. I have no emotional attachment to it.
Oh, okay. I respect that. I appreciate the time, brother.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, you know what I mean? I just,
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Yeah, man. Anyway, let's go back, bro. Listen. Hold on. That ain't it. It's a whole lot of stuff. Wild. Hold on. Let's go here. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not. Hold on. I got. I keep receipts now. I keep receipts. All right. Hold on. Let's go right here. Oh, no, don't tell me they did that. Don't tell me they did that. Hold on. Okay, cool. No problem. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Right, let me go right here. So I wanted to find it on Yahoo Sports. Yahoo Sports removed the article. Oh, here go Business Insider. And it's on Talk Sports. Business Insider. Okay, cool. All right. And another thing, this the same dude that said that he will volunteer to give birth, to have a baby if he could. He said that there was a way that medical science could, scientists can come up with a way for a man to experience childbirth. He said he would sign up for that. True. So you know what I mean? Bro, y'all don't understand how shame I am, fam. I'm so shamed, bro. I'm like, this shit make us look bad as a people, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when people look, they gonna say that's that Black American right there. That's how them niggas act over there. And then they really gonna say that's how they act from Alabama, because the other Black Americans gonna be like, no, man, I ain't from Alabama. He from Alabama. That's how they act in Alabama, because they don't, you know what I mean? But like, bro, Wilder, he made, oh my God. Oh, and then the thing with his baby mama Telly, when she say, what's the name? What was the name of the card game they was playing? Pick Your Poison. The card game called Pick Your Poison. And she was reading the card. She say, pick your poison. Would you eat a Twinkie full of, you know what, bodily fluids? Or would you go down on Grandpa? Which one did it be? He said, ooh, then he started laughing. He put that old country ass laugh. Ooh, he said, what you mean by go down? She said, goddamn it, Deontay, don't be playing dumb with me. You know what go down. You know what going down is. Come on now, don't be playing dumb. He said, but how long I got to be down there? She said, I don't know. I mean, as long as you want, I guess. Bro, go back and look at it. She did, I can pull that video up. She did just like this. She said, I don't know. You can, as long as you want, I guess. And then he say, well, can I kiss it? Can I just kiss it? And I'm like, oh my God. True. Hey, listen, y'all think I be making this shit up till I pull out the receipts? Y'all think I be making it up till I pull out the receipts? When I pull out the receipts, y'all be looking at me like, no, hell no, go for it. Bro, okay, I tell you what. No, don't worry about it. Here go one receipt right here. Now, hold on. Let's listen to this whole thing, and then we finna go to the next one.
My brother tried to set me up to have the baby. She ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door. And that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. Truth be told, she don't even know I know this.
Wow.
But I'm telling it to the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. When we was having sex, when I came, I used to come on her stomach. I used to fold my towel nicely by the bed because I would want to wipe it off of her stomach. This particular time, she chose that she wanted to have a baby by me because I was the best thing that ever came into her life. Most of her relationships only last for 2 months or whatever because she was a promiscuous woman. I didn't know it at the time.
So he admitting to being a Captain Save-A-Hole. He said when he met her, she was a promiscuous woman. Now he lying to say he didn't know it at the time. You knew it. You was old Tender Johnson, Tender D. We call it Tender D. I can't say it because this is the PG show. But you old Tender D. Fell in love. That's how you hooked up with Telly. Fell in love with her. Doggone Gerald Big Baby Miller told you what time it was with Telly. Lick your dog. We been running through her, dog. Don't fall for her. You fell in love with her. And you made a whole album, dedicated a whole album to her. He got Malik Scott and Joey Scott in the video. Your brother singing and got a verse in there. Telly's. I fist into cooks for Malik's. You know what I mean? I loves yous, Malik's. I love you too, Deontay. The brotherhood that we have. See, this is what I'm saying, Malik's. Yous understands me. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, fam. Nigga talking like he's fresh off of Roots. Nigga talking like he's still on the damn slave plantation some goddamn well, making us look bad in 2026.
I only found out this thing by reading her journal. She didn't know that I read her journal either. So during that time, I did what I do. I had a good nut, and I nutted on her stomach. This time, I went and got the towel and tried to wipe it off, but she hit my hand so hard, I thought she hit my hand like a home run, like a baseball player do a baseball bat.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one now. Remember I told y'all about the baby? Now I ain't talking about the rapper the baby. You got the rapper the baby. Then you got the rapper Lil Baby. Then you got you know what I mean? Then you got Baby from Cash Money. So I ain't talking about Baby from Cash Money, the Birdman. I ain't talking about the Baby. I think he's from Carolina somewhere. And I ain't talking about Lil Baby from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, he said he wanted to have a real baby. Let's go. This is Business Insider. Y'all can Google this too. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Business Insider, the 6'7" heavyweight Deontay Wilder says he'd sign up if he could get pregnant and carry a child and give birth as a man. Hold on. Here you go right here. It said Deontay Wilder said that he would sign up if a procedure was ever invented that would allow him to get pregnant, carry a child, and give birth as a man. Wilder is a 6'7" heavyweight who has knocked out every single opponent he has ever faced in boxing. The WBC champ, he was the WBC champ at the time. The WBC champ, Wilder defends his iconic green and gold belt on Saturday, December the 1st, when he takes on the resurgence of Tyson Fury in a battle of big men. This is what he said leading up to the first fight with Tyson Fury. Because that fight happened December the 1st. That's what he said in the lead up to the first fight. He was still a champion. That was what, 2018. Because of his terrifying ability to polex an opponent in a split second, Wilder has cultivated an image as the baddest man on the planet. And the bad man, a father of 6 children, with his former wife, Jessica Scales. So he got 6 kids from his former wife, Jessica Scales. So this is the woman that he said that was promiscuous. And she took his bodily fluids and ran in the bathroom and did whatever inside of. He said she injected it inside of her. That's the woman he said his first baby mama. Well, you got 6 kids from her. She did it 6 times.
Ran off on the floor twice.
You see how you tell on yourself? You said, in that video with interview with Piers Morgan, you said your first baby mama, she tricked you into having a child. And he said, oh yeah, oh really? He said, yes. What she did was, she ran in the bathroom and she injected my bodily fluids into her stuffs. He said, oh yeah? He said, how did she do that? What she did was this. Normally, when we are involved in activities, I normally, drop the bottle of water on her stomachs. And when I dropped the bottle of water, the stomachs got wet. And I had the towel, and what I tried to do was just, wipe the water off the stomachs from the bottled water. You picking up what I'm putting down, and then she hit my head so hard, like she was hitting a baseball bat or something like that, right? And then she took it herself and ran in the bathroom. She did it 6 times, fam? True. Y'all see, y'all. Hey, I feel like, hey, Schoolo, I feel like finesse 2 times. I'm just shaking my head like this. I'm just shaking my head. I'm just shaking my head like finesse 2 times. I'm like this here. She did it 6 times. 6 times. You said your first baby mama tricked you with the babies, and you said she was a promiscuous woman. Okay, so she tricked you the first time, and she was a promiscuous woman. How she did it? How she was able to get pregnant 5 more times after the first one? True. Oh, he's saying Telly? He's saying Telly said that? Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. He can't be talking about Telly. I don't believe that. Because if he wanted a baddie, that's even more incentive to want to impregnate her. Because that's his fantasy. That's his preference. I don't believe that. He can't be talking about Telly. That don't even make no, shout out to Dr. Tony. Dr. Tony, that don't even make sense to me because, Telly was the one, he made a whole Afrobeats album after her. If there's anybody, she wouldn't have to trick him to impregnate her. He will voluntarily do that. So that don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense to me. Telly is the one that he would more than happy want to have. He proposed to her. That was his fiance. He had a whole Afrobeats album dedicated to her. No, that can't be right. I'm not saying you're not right what you're saying, Dr. Tony, but I'm saying I don't believe that. I'm a man. I know men. When you get somebody that's a bad and someone who you really that's the first one you're gonna try to get pregnant. Yeah, I don't know. He said, Candy Slim, what he said? He said his first baby mama. I thought he said his first baby mama. I thought he said that. Matter of fact, we'll go back and listen to it again. I thought he said that. Because he left. He ended up leaving her. Go back.
Her mother tried to set me up, to have the baby. She ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door. And that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. Truth be told. She don't even know I know this.
Wow.
But I'm telling it to the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. When we was having sex, when I came, I used to come on her stomach.
See, listen. Telly, the woman that he's in love with, the woman he made a whole album dedicated to, the woman he put on his wheel. Remember, he went on Club Shay Shay and said, man, I loves this woman so much. I loves her so much that I put her and her son and her baby daddy on my wheels. And I went and talked to my kids and I said, listen, daddy already got y'all on the wheels already. But what I was going to do is I just met this beautiful girl, Filipino and black. She's exotic. She's a baddie named Tellis. And I loves her so much. She put that cootie cat on me and I just got to put her in the wheel. So, you know what I mean? The dude that put Telly and her son and the baby daddy on the wheel, doggone well, he ain't pulling out. True. Come on. Where my family at? Where the men at in the chat? Women, I ain't lying. Women, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Candace Slim said you got to go back a little further. Yeah, that's in the interview. I got to go back to the interview. I got to get that's just a clip. The Ford interview. I saw the insert from the Ford interview. Yeah. Matter of fact, but you get what I'm saying? Come on, fam. Come on. Hey, Felicia, I ain't lying. Come on, fam. Come on, he ain't pulling out on Telly. I'm trying to keep everything PG, but you get what I'm saying? We know he ain't doing that. We know that for a fact. He ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Anyway, matter of fact, let me go put it up. But let's go back over here. Let's go back over here. Because I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all something. I knew something was wrong with this boy back then. When he said he want to experience having a baby. He say, and they say, in the bad man, a father of 6 children, with his former wife, Jessica Scales, Wilder, and stepdad to his current partner, Taylor Swift's child, wants to experience what women go through. So my question is this. If he was with Taylor Swift at that time, and he said he want to experience what women go through, meaning having a baby, was he going to have Taylor's baby? Was Telly, if they came up with this science that Wilder said he wished they did and he would love to experience with Telly, how this gonna work? Telly gonna get Wilder pregnant? Telly's. Yes, Riante, I'm carrying yo's babies. I'm carrying yo's babies. True. Malik, I want Malik in the delivery room helping to deliver the baby. I'm like, fam, come on, fam. This your king. This who y'all was threatening me over, fam. This who y'all was calling me a coon over. This who the gun emojis and the demon face emoji was over, fam. Do you know how stupid y'all look right now in 2026? Hey, Tila. In an interview with the Telegraph, Wilder said, now this is a direct quote from Wilder. If they ever invent something that will allow a man to carry a child, I want to sign up for it. I really do. I would say to my girl, let's have a baby. I carry it. And I would love to experience what women go through to bring life into this world. You can't make this up. True. Then he say, and I added, he say, that's why women are the most beautiful thing on earth. When we got people who bleed for 7 days every month, come on, man. He added that he feels like Mother Goose in his family. The man said he feel like Mother Goose in his family. You ain't got to believe me. I got the article. I'm going to drop the link. Go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Why you ain't gonna pick Deontay Wilder to beat Derek Chisora? You selling out. You selling out on the black man. I'm like, well, for one, Derek Chisora's a black man too. That's one. And two, I said the man talking about having babies, getting pregnant, talking about his baby mama tricked him 6 times. You know what I mean? You know, the first time he didn't get her pregnant, he gave graphic details on Piers Morgan show. The man talking like a man. Come on, fam. True. Cooking for Malik Scott. Shout out to Dr. Paul for being a member for 43 months. He said smash the like button. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, fam. Y'all hit the like button. Shout out to Mr. T. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Wilder's new name is D Diddy, coach. He's earned it. But you get what I'm saying? I'm like, fam. Oh, he ain't finished. He like the Mother Goose of his family. He said, I kiss my kids 6 or 7 times a day. To this day. He said, they are all individuals. I loves them. Yeah. Matter of fact, hold on. What a one. So I showed y'all, nigga talking about getting pregnant. We showed him twerking. Oh, it's some more twerk videos out there. It's some more twerk videos. Hold on. He got another one where he twerking in front of dog going on. Mark Breland had to walk away from the nigga. Hold on. Let me find the one where he twerking. What? Well, what the heck? What is this nigga? What? Hold on. Somebody just what? Well, hold on. I'm trying to hold on. What the hell is this nigga doing?
Used to be a male dancer.
At least you weren't a female dancer.
Yeah. When this one? He said he used to be a male
dancer.
dancer.
Be a male dancer.
At least you weren't a female dancer.
Oh my God. This recent.
Used to be a male dancer.
Bro, these people leaving comments 23 hours ago, 1 day ago, 15 hours ago, 21 hours ago. This is recent. This guy said, just watch the clip with Tesoro putting in hard work. Man, come on, fam.
When I do my documentary and my movie about it, a documentary.
My CTE acting up. Wait a minute for a moment.
When I do my documentary and my movie about it.
There you go. This is trainer right here. You got motherfucker. He got doggone Don House trainer, the broomstick dude. Okay, y'all see the bomb squad over there? Got Release. Man, he ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna do none of that shit when the fight start. He ain't gonna do none of that shit when the fight start. I promise y'all. He gonna forget about all that shit. Okay, Don House. Yeah, his ass out of gas, dog. His ass, he ain't gonna do none of that shit. I can promise y'all. I can promise y'all, he ain't gonna be doing none of that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going Malik Scott. They ain't going Malik Scott there. Look at that. Hold on. Malik Scott, they sit down there, bitch. Man, you wanna know where the hell we gonna win with this nigga here? You know, Malik Scott. See what I'm saying? Sitting there dancing and shit. Look at Joey Scott right there. See what I'm saying? He had old Malik Scott, old freaky dicky Malik Scott over there. Had old freaky dicky Malik Scott. Look at that, they sitting there dancing and shit. Nigga, I don't want no trainer to be dancing with me. We doing a doo-doo brown nigga. I don't want no, you get what I'm saying? Nigga, I need a real trainer. Shit, I need a real, I don't want no motherfucking, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga around this bitch, man. I don't nigga, we around this bitch. I'm dancing, you dancing. You know what I mean? I do the doo-doo brown, you do the doo-doo brown. I twerk, you twerk. Yeah, I don't need no trainer. I don't need no trainer twerking with me and all that. You get what I'm saying? I need a real trainer. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's why he would get his ass whooped. Got had on Malik Scott over there. Malik Scott trash ass. How you gonna have to let a nigga train you who you whoop? You whooped him in Puerto Rico. He took a dive. You hired a nigga. You let a motherfucker who took a dive against you hit your lead trainer. True. Yeah. What the one at what's Telly Swift podcast? Hold on. Hold on, what I say? I have it saved. Y'all know I got the receipts now. Yeah, this it right here. This it. What a one? Oh yeah, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Deontay Wilder. Pick your poison. Hold on, I'm gonna put it up right now. Hold on, who that is? Yeah, I'm gonna go to her I gotta go to her podcast. Yeah, he talking about some. Yeah, man, she talking about some. Going down on Grandpa. Like y'all be thinking I be making this shit up. I got the receipts, but I'm telling you I got the receipt. Going down on Grandpa. How long's I got to stay down there? He contemplating it. Dude, let me tell you something. Ain't a woman on the planet Earth that I'ma contemplate having a conversation about that right there. for her to even feel comfortable enough to even ask you that question. And for you to even entertain it, tell me something about you. Tell me a little bit more about you. True.
Yeah. Or the pressure.
Maybe we'll beat the shit out of you. Maybe bring Tyson
Maybe
Fury
you
back
could
up.
try it. Tyson predicted that.
Let me see what's. Oh, let me find it. Hold on, madam. Let me go to her. Let me go to her. Tell It Swill podcast. We go to her part. I got it. I damn sure got it. Giving that nigga talking about some, well, I just got the dues. You know, tell her ain't got but 12. She got, let me see. Truth or dare. Fine, let me find this shit. I'm looking for it right now. Hell yeah, she man trying a nigga, man. Trying you like this here, man. Man, hell no. Did she remove the video? She got a bunch of videos. Yeah, she got a bunch of them. Hold on, let me show y'all what I'm looking at. I'm trying to find this truth or dare. Because there might be some people in the chat thinking, and one thing about me, boy, I do not cap. If I say something, boy, you can bet your bottom dollar the receipt. I got the receipt. She interviewed Malik Scott. I heard they were having foursomes together. She interviewed Malik Scott. And she must have removed the video. She removed it. Damn. Man, somebody sent me that interview. Man, I think I got it, dog. I got it. I know I got it. I got it. I know I got it. It's a y'all know that folder I told you I got on YouTube, and I got all these goddamn receipts. Bro, he said that to her, bro. About the grandpa, the wanting to get pregnant. Bro, like the man been on some weird, the man been on some weird stuff, fam. On Piers Morgan, being very descriptive. Yeah, I was saying my baby's mama's. Matter of fact, let's pull up the Piers Morgan interview. Let's pull up Piers Morgan. Hold on, let's pull that up. 6 hours ago. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Man. Bro.
Wait, I'm not actually fighting you, so.
No,
bro,
if that was the case, it would have been done.
Bro,
you
like.
try to make me talk about something that I don't want to talk about.
Is this it? Hold on. No, this.
I'm not talking.
Said what I said.
I know what you said.
Look, this segment.
Later.
What is it?
He was paid at $635.
It's a Wilder's Alabama. He talking about his upbringing. Wilder's Alabama upbringing. Okay. All right. So I wonder if they saying it right here. Oh, it's a Wilder's shocking story. Hold on.
The baby, she ejected my sperm.
Bifida, which is obviously a very serious condition. What impact has that had on your life and your feelings as a?
Now, he's talking about the first baby mama. I'm gonna tell you how I know. I think they're saying something about. I think they're saying something about his child. The reason why he started boxing in the first place, his daughter, because she was sick. And you know what I'm saying. So I think they're talking about this, but I could be wrong. But let's go back.
Bifida. Bifida.
What the fuck did you smoke before you come here?
Let me tell you what. I think the idea of you getting me in the ring and pasting me will be what sells this paper.
Jesus Christ.
Deontay, you've got 7 children, like you said.
Yeah, man.
One is your daughter, Nia, I think it's how Nia, who was born with spina bifida, which is obviously a very serious condition. What impact has that had on your life and your feelings as a father?
It had a strong impact on my life because I chose to keep her. Her mother didn't. Her mother tried to set me up, to have the baby. She ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bath.
So he's talking about the first one. He's talking about the first one. That's proof right there. He's talking about the first one. You had 6 kids from this woman. So if she tricked you the first time, what about the other 5 times? Lord have mercy. This old green ass nigga here.
Room and locked the door, and that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. You know, truth be told, she don't even know I know this.
Wow.
But I'm telling it on to the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. You know, when we was having sex, you know, when I came, I used to come on her stomach. You know, I used to fold my towel nicely by the bed because I would want to wipe it off of her stomach. This particular time, she chose that she wanted to have a baby by me because I was the best thing that ever came into her life. Most of her relationships only last for 2 months or whatever because she was a promiscuous woman.
Now, if you are the kids, and you hear your father talking about your mother like this, and the firstborn daughter, hear this story. What you means? No, see, what happened was, I really, to be honest with you, you know, I put it on the stomach, you were really on the stomachs. And then what she did was, your mama took the towels and she went in the bathroom with it. And she took it off the stomachs. And then what she did was, you see what I'm saying? And that's how you got here. True. Lord, but this is brutal. Bro, that's not a joke that I can tell that is funnier than this.
I didn't know it at the time. I only found out this thing by reading her journal. She didn't know that I read her journal either. You know, so during that time, I did what I do. I had a good nut, and I nutted on her stomach. This time, I went and got the towel and tried to wipe it off. She hit my hand so hard, I thought she hit my hand like a home run, like a baseball player do a baseball bat. But she screamed, "No!" as if she was being raped.
Oh my God. It's worse than I thought. Bro, it gets worse. Oh, I can't make this shit up, fam. Bro, now y'all see, bro, listen. Now y'all see. Listen, when these dudes be capping about their favorite fighters and stuff, listen. Bro, like, they can't, the reason why they can't do nothing with me because I go right to the receipts, fam. See, I don't be making shit up. I don't be on that fag non shit. I don't be making shit up. Nigga, I be having receipts. Like, no, this is what these motherfuckers is saying, fam. Yeah, I'm telling it, but this is what he's saying. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Let's continue.
She got up so quickly and ran into the bathroom and locked the door. 2 weeks later, she liked to go clubbing and drinking with her girls and stuff. Like, okay, cool. But this particular moment in time, she knew she was pregnant. So she was pregnant with my daughter, but she didn't do all the right things to, take her prenatal vitamins and things, the nutrients and the minerals that needed for my daughter to stay healthy. She just was worried about this child having my child, but my child ended up with spina bifida. So going into the doctor's office, we had an opportunity to terminate the pregnancy, but...
Hold on. Hold on, Mr. Golden he said, Coach, leave my boy alone. He needs a hug. Listen, your boy is doing it to himself. Hey, Mr. Golden, I ain't doing that, fam. I'm letting your boy do it to himself. True. I'm gonna let your boy do it to himself with his own words.
It's just something in my heart. I just felt like she deserved to live. I wanted to take up on this opportunity of taking care of a girl that was born with spina bifida, a child that's in need. She needed me as I needed her. Her mother had no remorse, had no feelings about it, because she didn't even think I was gonna make the decision that I made. We were still in college. So she probably thought that I was gonna terminate the pregnancy so she can attempt to trap me again. You understand me? So when I dedicated myself to having my child, that was it, that was my...
This shit don't make no sense what he's saying, fam. It don't make no sense what he's saying. When I came with that decision to have my child, he act like he had the baby. Y'all remember, what is his name, Cheryl Pepsi Riley? Thanks for my child. You gave me so much joy. Y'all look up Thanks for my child. He act like he had the baby. He act like he was the one that, I decided to have my baby, keep my child. Huh? Like, man, boy, nigga, boy, this old, Lord have mercy.
Whole life, that was everything. You know, so from that point, I knew I couldn't go to school to be a professional athlete or anything like that. I had to dedicate everything to my daughter. I knew that school wasn't an option for me to be a professional, but I was in the school of hard knocks. I never looked for trouble, but trouble always came my way. So I've always had to handle myself streetwise, no matter what. You know, there's so many stories about me that I forgot that it even happened. People have to remind me sometime, and I don't even remember. That's how many wars I've been in since a boy. So when I hear about certain things, I keep my mouth closed because sometimes I have a fading memory of certain things. I've done so much. I've been in so many fights. I don't even want to bring it up. Sometimes it give you PTSD. That's why I say when I come from how I...
Yeah, he said sometimes get PTSD. I know, I think the PTSD came from Tyson Fury. Like, bro, you wasn't acting like this. Like, you was kind of off the rocker a little bit. You was off the rocker a little bit, but you didn't go over the edge. You didn't go over the ledge until Tyson Fury. It's something about Tyson Fury that just took, that was the tipping point. I don't know what it is, fam.
I was raised and stuff like, although I was raised in a good family, but that don't mean, you know, that the devil is not here to intervene upon your father's prayers, upon your mother's prayers or your grandma's prayers, because the devil is listening too. And he's going to come in and disturb as well. So I had many people to try to come and try to harm me.
Where does your daughter live now?
She lived with me.
And has done ever since?
Oh, most definitely. And her life has been better ever since coming.
And do you have any contact with the mother? Or?
Never. I blocked her. I don't want contact. Why?
Does your daughter ever see her?
I have 3 deadbeat mothers on my hand, you know. I had a vision I would have all my children, and God is so beautiful. He's so great. You understand me? I don't go and bash the mothers, though. I don't go and do that. I don't use my platform or certain things to say this and say that.
Yeah, but you just did, though. You just did. I don't use my platform to bash, but you just bashed them. You said 3 deadbeat baby mothers. That's what you said.
I let life does what it gonna do. You know what I mean? I'm a beautiful father.
I let life does what it gonna do.
You understand me? I love my children to death. When you have a father's love in the household, the success rate is through the roof, through the sky. You know, I've been through all that where they didn't want me to see my kids, where I had to take the milk and the Pampers and knock on it's there and try to make me a deadbeat, but that wasn't in me.
Hey, look at Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora looking off like, look at, bro, they looking at this nigga. Derek Chisora is embarrassed. He looking off like, God damn. Piers Morgan, look at the dude in the back. Look at the security. He looking at this nigga like, God damn, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Bro, look how they looking, fam. It's like they are embarrassed for him. Oh, my God.
I can't be, you know what I mean? I love my children too much to let them living in this world without a father. I've been through all that. So I always promote fathers, take care of your children no matter what.
When you hear Derek talking about a dream of walking his daughters down the aisle, do you think that will ever be possible with
my
daughter?
Almost definitely. Doctor said she would never be able to walk or never have a natural childhood ability or learning. But if God has something for you, then it ain't.
Man, let's give everybody a round of applause. Oh. Bro, fam, look, man, fam. Bro, I'm reading the room from over here, bro. Derek Chisora looking to the left. They looking at man, bro. They looking at this. They looking at this man like, come on, fam. Man, they looking at this, bro. Like it was It was cringe-worthy, bro. This was that bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 being the worst, it was a 11. It was that bad, bro. He was making himself look bad all through this interview. The stuff he was saying, bro, like he don't understand the level of stupidity that you have to be to say the shit that he was saying in this interview live on TV in front of millions of people over there in the UK. Bro, I don't think him or his fans understand the level of mental ineptitude that bro, I don't think y'all get it, bro. By the time y'all figure it out, y'all gonna be like, God damn. Man, this, Lord have mercy, boy. Man, that is what it is. See, motherfuckers, they don't call that number. See, let me tell you something. They don't call that. You know why they don't call that number? They don't call that number and want to talk to me about this because I'm going to body him. I'm going to let you talk, say what you got to say, and then I'm going to break that shit down like a 57 Chevy, and you're going to end up agreeing with me because you're not going to be able to get around the facts. You don't like the medicine, but it's good for you. I ain't got to say shit. I'm gonna let him do the talking. Shit look bad, bro. The shit look bad, fam. It is what it is. The shit, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm like, it is what it is, fam. I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it TI is. Let's give a shout out. Where you at? Let's give a shout out to the Bronze Bones.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Or when they go to coming out there with them butter biscuits, buck dancing and chicken George and in front of Charlie, Lord Hammers.
Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord. I dance with NASA. I dance with NASA. I dance with NASA. I dance with NASA.
Hey, man, shout out to the face of Baltimore.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
Shout out to all of the lovers out there.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
Hold on, ladies. I just want to tell y'all something, man. Ladies, y'all, let me tell you ladies in the chat something. If you got a man, treat your man right.
Yes. Yes. Surprise. You gay. That's not all. Go in there. Yes. It is warm. Yes. I love you. Just because.
Yeah, man, it is what it is out there, man. It is what it is. Lord have mercy. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. And another thing, too, I want to give a shout out. To After My God.
After My God, I respected you. I respect you. After My God. I respect you. After My God. Give him After My God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture, please pass out. Yeah, get him before he pass out. Yeah. Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, shit.
He needs air. He needs air. Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to take a lot to do. All right, why you pushing?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, all right?
Hey, them niggas be them niggas would you send me gun emojis online? They just be sending me gun emojis. Yeah, nigga. You come, a nigga fall down on his knees in front of his fighter like that. You already know what he willing to do for him. He willing to do a little something. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, dog, yeah, sit down there, I'm gun emoji. Make sure it's in all caps, dog. Make sure it's in all caps. You know what I'm saying? He better watch your mouth about my fighter. You better watch. But I remember I had this one dude, he said he was from Brooklyn. True story. The nigga threatened me. He said from Brooklyn. He said, keep my name. He said, keep Errol Spence' name out your mouth. He said, I'm going to put the magnum to your head. You better not go to the fight. We got loan money. It's a bunch of us. We got loan money. We going to be in Omaha. You better not be there. Bro, I'm telling you, dog. These dudes are emotionally unstable. 2 weeks ago, the nigga called the show 8 times in a row, consecutively. 8 times in a row. Then I end up calling, I dropped his phone number in the chat. True story. I dropped his phone number in the chat. Everybody in the chat went to calling him. Then I called him back. Then he cut it. He like, man, why you got all these people calling me? Why you drop my number in the chat? Why you got the people calling me? 2 weeks later, 2 weeks go by, nigga went to hollering about, I had Rick Glaze on the show. He called the show, yeah, man, this Money B, thinking that Money B, this Money B, man, from Brooklyn. Yeah, man, I just want to tell you, I'm sorry, man. Man, you ain't have to put the police on me, man. Like the feds came to my house. He said the feds came to my house. The feds came to my house, man. You ain't have to do that, man. You know, I be over there on Southpaw. Southpaw be threatening people all the time. The feds ain't never came to him. Like why you put the feds on me? I said, nigga went to cry. He was crying, dog. He said, yeah, man, you know, I'm a young black male. You know, I grew up in a single mother household. You know, my dad ain't here. The man with the confessing, man with the talk about, he telling his whole, nigga told me his blood type, you know, what school he went to. You know, I'm like, man, come on, fam. True. I ain't call the feds on him. But, you know, he said the feds, that's what he said. I ain't got no proof of it. That's what he said. But he called the show crying and shit. Nigga called the show crying on the shit. Like, man, I ain't take you serious. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, I did not take you serious, man. Anyway, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But y'all know what time it is, man. I'm going to give everybody else a shout out right after these messages. Hey, man, shout out to Mika. Shout out to Timothy. Pookie Matlock. G5 from the Bronx. Coach Eddie from the ATL. Jamie from New York. Wookie Wook from Mass. Shout out to Thomas from South Jersey. H-Town T from H-Town. Shout out to Lil Darryl from the Bronx. Green Eyes P. Shout out to the lovely Tila. That 90s chick. Can't forget about Aquila. Knockdown 305. Salute, brother. G5 from the Bronx. Shout out to Rick Timms. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Daniel. We got Tila. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham. Jamie from New York. G5 from the Bronx. Schoolo. Shot Cool Hands. Shout out to Daniel. He said, confessed all this. Man, I'm trying to tell you. And I told that fool, I say, fam, look here, fam. The FBI, like law enforcement, listen, they watch social media. Like, law enforcement have social media departments. All of the social media platforms in some way, form, or fashion are linked in to these law enforcement databases, some way, somehow, some fashion, right? So when it's certain things that you say, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Trigger words. Do you get what I'm saying? You trigger stuff in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Social media, why? I mean, they got a whole social media department. They just sit back and just watching the nigga shit. All right, this dude pulling out a stick on his Instagram. Let's see, man, let's see, AK-47. When he pulled out an AK-47 on the live and he dropped his location, he say, drop the low. Okay, his location is right here. Okay, all right. God damn it. He's a convicted felon. What is he doing with that assault rifle? Let's go pick him up. True. Nigga tell on himself and then go to holler about somebody's told on him. Dude, yeah, you told on your goddamn self. Anyway, shout out to Summer in November. True. Shout out to Marty King Boxing. Well, these some of the dumbest criminals I ever seen in my life. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Mr. Bory. Yeah, man, y'all know what time it is, man. If I forgot who you is, man, I do apologize. I'm trying to see everybody, man. Shout out to the lovely Akila. Lord have mercy. Shout out to doggone, shout out to dog. Listen, shout out to Lord have mercy. Shout out to Lord have mercy and boy, you hear that? Boy, if you hear that, hey, shout out to Lee. Shout out to Lee. He say, damn shame how they switched up. Yeah, man. You know, it is what it is. Shout out to the J Kid. Shout out to the J Kid. What is it? It was a J Kid. Shout out to J Kid or the EJ Kid. I don't know. Anyway, JK Kid or whatever. It is what it is. Shout out to Dr. Mario. Yeah, man. I'm up out of this bitch, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. We going live this weekend. Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora, they're supposed to be throwing hands, and y'all asking me who the hell I got. Now, based on the information that I showed y'all today, who you think gonna win? See you guys on the next one. You know my motto, don't beat me there. Peace. It is what it is, fam. I just gotta call it the way I see it.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.